first?
Start streaming.
Uh,
I'm just checking to see if I actually get to go online. And if people can hear me. And if people can hear you. Actually, I can test if people can hear you. I am now live. I've been streaming
hello.
for minus 3 minutes and 31 seconds. That's impressive.
Can people hear me?
1 second. Do that one more time while I'm watching the mic.
Okay, can people hear me?
You are actually a tiny bit louder than me. No, you're pretty much the exact same.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I hope.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. No, you need to be quieter.
Well, I meant if you could hear me on Yes Extreme Drag, I'm pretty sure you can hear me on mine.
You know what? I'm just gonna go with an always on top screen region.
Did you get my friend request, by the way?
Yeah, I said no. No, I haven't gotten it actually.
Oh, okay.
I've been in the menu. Okay, so guys, password is 2236. Hub ID is I have no fucking clue. So good luck with that. Monster Hunter World, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I hope.
In all honesty, I saw the ad and I talked myself into thinking that it was a ridiculous change. And then I heard more and more about it and talked myself down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was like, I was kind of knee-jerk reaction. This is weird, but then I'm like, the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, this is gonna be good.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I was because they made so many things unclear. Like, I thought dropping your friends in mid-combat was actually going to be the way to play multiplayer. And I was like, so 3 people are just going to wait around for you to send an invite? And then everybody else is going to... And then you have to find the monster and everybody else drops in? That sounds ridiculous.
Yeah. Luckily, that's not like the way you have to do it.
Yeah, that's just if you're having trouble. I wonder if that's going to work like in the single-player campaign if you're having trouble.
It might. They said that, I think they said that internet wasn't a requirement.
They did say that. That was indeed stated. Of course, you know, Monster Hunter wouldn't be Monster Hunter without at least a moderate single player. Okay, gonna copy and paste this, so... Wait, can't your homie play some Monster Hunter? I'm just kidding, Becca.
I was gonna take a quest, but I thought maybe we should wait for a few more people.
Yeah. Look at this glass of water. It's just a iced coffee craft, but it's really big and nice and has a wide base. I like it.
Wow. That's ridiculous.
I drink a lot of water. And
Yeah, I do too, but I get it bottled, even though we really shouldn't pay for bottled water, but sometimes I just don't like the taste of tap water.
there is a water filter, and I'm not being paid for this, and I should actually get an Amazon, what's it called, referral thing that you can get.
Yeah.
I did lots of research on water filters because I got an obsession with... I developed an obsession with really good coffee and spent like a month brewing coffee over and over again in different ways to try to find the perfect cup of coffee.
Okay.
So I, in the end, ended up doing research on... What's going on here? Okay.
It's 8 plus drag.
Yeah. I ended up doing research on what water filters were good, and there was only one countertop / refrigerator water filter that was even deemed acceptable, and it was also the only one that filtered lead. And you could get it in a 23 cup pitcher form. So I'm just gonna post that because it's fantastic. Full volume is really low.
I'm going to bookmark that.
You are correct. Full volume is kind of low. Which means I can just turn the... the main mix is at half. The fuck?
That would explain things.
Yeah, yes I did. Yes I did. We're not entirely certain about Monster Hunter Monster Hunter World to the Switch. I think nothing of it, Oscar. Remember that PlayStation fans were the ones who were originally shafted when it came to Monster Hunter. I was 100% a PlayStation guy until... Well, I was also a Zelda person and a Mario person, but, you know. Yeah.
It's not that it's probably because it can't handle what they're doing with Monster Hunter World now, but I still wish they'd bring over Double Cross to Switch in the West.
We haven't confirmed that they're not.
Yeah, they might announce that later, like Gamescom or something.
Yeah, like just because they're making another game, again, the development teams are different. They still might bring crossover or double cross. And in all honesty, I want to play both the games, and I am super happy to see it come to PC eventually. I will be buying that game 2 times.
Which one are you getting it for first? PS4, I assume?
Well, yeah, because it actually releases later on PC, probably like 2 to 6 months later.
Well, I meant like PS4, Xbox One.
I have never and will never own an Xbox console.
Can I ask why?
Because Microsoft was the first home console to do a bunch of things that I found very distasteful, and I find the online community to be worse.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Like, PlayStation might be full of racist dickbags, but Xbox tends to be full of 12-year-old racist dickbags.
Yeah.
And that's even... I can't deal with that as easily.
Does really no one want to come in?
Yeah, I'm wondering that myself. There's 15 people here. I'd assume somebody wants to come in. Let me post the link one more time. And if not, we'll just do something that's not the link. That is the link to the water picture that I posted.
You posted it earlier.
It's possible that a lot of people weren't really expecting... It's HR 8 plus? Yes, it is. Does somebody want to join who is not HR 8? And if so, what HR are you? There may be downgraded. Yeah, Xbox social media is kind of bad. The games are worse than any other console. I don't care if you want to argue with me there, you're wrong.
Also, anything coming to the Xbox is either coming to Windows 10 or Steam.
Yeah. The only thing you're missing out on by not getting Xbox, or the only thing that you're missing out on that is console exclusive really, is sports games, and I am 0% interested.
Same.
HR Cat, HR Noodle and Murdoch? Excuse me, HR Cap. Cumulative, do you want to join? I know you have Monster Hunter and are high enough HR.
Yeah, we need people to play with.
Yeah, this is a drought. It's pretty much my usual amount of viewers, unless I'm streaming a lot, in which case it tends to go up to 30 or 40. Disappointing. But you're HR2. Do we feel like leveling up in HR2?
We could get Dragon. He's HR7.
Okay, well, we go down 1 HR, and what about HR5? Oh, Jesus. We can, if we're leveling an HR person up, we're only doing 1 at a time. Because if not, it starts to really slow down.
Yeah.
I think people are overreacting to that cumulative. That's what we were just talking about until right this moment. I think it will be much more classic Monster Hunter than it looked like.
Yeah, they just wanted to show off the new stuff because it's new stuff.
Yeah. Like the cape thing is just an item you can use, blah 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 blah, other things. Okay, let's lower it to I will do a low HR stream eventually, but I didn't want to do it for my first stream back in quite a while.
Yeah, okay.
So
That's
I
fine.
will lower it, but should I lower it to 7 and just get up a bit and just get Dragon here, or should I lower it to 5 and get 2 people in here? Andrew and Drag. Gonna leave that up to you. I just don't have the time or the energy for HR2, so sorry, man, who said HR2 earlier. Who did say that?
I wouldn't mind an HR5. It'll go pretty fast.
Okay. Let's go HR5 then. Wireless settings. Hub settings. Kick players. Hell yeah, this guy's an asshole.
I am an asshole.
That's true. I don't associate with any other kind of person. So just by insinuation, what am I talking about? 2, 2, 3, 6. Just by association is what I was trying to say. There we go. So I did change them? Yeah. Okay, so in 1 or 2 minutes you should be able to join if you are HR5 or higher. Whoa, 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 I just missed like a huge... I don't think Capcom has any high-minded ideas about which console they're on. They've always been fickle as far as exclusivity goes.
That's completely false, Oscar. I still care about Monster Hunter Double Cross.
Yeah, I really do. No matter what, I'm going to be playing the Japanese version, so there's always that.
Yeah. I'll probably import it on August 25th it is, I think.
Here we go. And drags in. Kazuto. What's up indeed? Are you going to join in, Andrew? Because we have a spot for you now.
Oh, someone should probably have the key quests up if they want to do this.
Oh yeah, and remember, it's always a rule, you have to be posting your key quests pretty quick if you want to take part.
I will put that in your chat.
I think it might be in my description.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go, it is, but...
better safe than sorry.
Yeah, let's Whoa! That is not what I meant to do. Okay. I can't put it because it's double the length that it's... There we go.
I can see you, Andrew. You are shrimp.
Oh, shrimp's in! Lovely. Andrew, you gotta have your key quests ready and rolling pretty quick here, because we're entertainment here on this channel. And let me close this one panel curtain I have behind me. I really, guys, I do not think that Monster Hunter Double Cross will never see an American release, and if it doesn't, we all know how to play Monster Hunter with just pictures. And,
pretty much.
And the Switch is an international thing, and I'm going to be buying the Japanese version anyways, so I give no shits. What?
You gonna take your quest? Yeah.
Andrew Shrimp Man. Quest time. I guess, well, he's getting quests ready. I could always try to get Mega Dash extracts and Pale extracts. I'm pretty sure... Oh, never mind.
No, well, yeah, I'll go ahead.
I've already shut up, so...
It's just, I don't understand why they're not... Well, I guess they have it in Japan because it's, you know, Double Cross is coming to Japan, but it's done so well on handhelds in Japan, I don't know why they wouldn't put a new Monster Hunter on the Switch. Is this like
the thing is,
the best performing handheld so far?
This whole game was created from a comment by the team who wanted to see what they could do with actual the most modern high power technology. And the team that's in charge of this is not in charge of the portable systems, which they're going to keep releasing over and over and over again in Japan because that's what they do in Japan. Everybody plays on portable.
Oh, looks like he's gotten urgent.
Lovely.
I hope.
Oh, I have almost forgotten how things work. It's kind of weird. Everything I want to hunt is in the wetlands.
Oh, cool. This thing's weak to water.
I hope it's weak to damage, because that's what I have. I'm assuming probably.
I changed up to aerial dual blades, and I just really like aerial dual blades. I've eaten, yes? Yes.
Oh, jeez. I'm clearly out of practice for this Monster Hunter thing. Don't watch the screen, it's embarrassing. It's-
No idea what that says.
Killer or H killer, what you have just said is complete nonsense. Would you care to rephrase? Hello, Japanese person. Are you being nice and Japanese? There was a better way of putting that would have actually been funny. I don't know. Now, you know how there's almost always the one Japanese person in chat? I can't recognize it. Is this the same one? I guess probably.
Translate. Let's see if we can't. Oh, I need to get over there.
I actually want to de-prep for this quest. I forgot to bring anything at all. There we go. And I am ready.
Am I? Okay, I'm ready now.
Says overseas people are doing it. Probably. It's very likely. By doing it, does he mean playing Monster Hunter or having sex? Because both are pretty likely at any given moment.
This is true.
Just, you know, not surprising or anything. It's just what happens, really. There's two constants in life. One is sex and one is Monster Hunter.
What if they're both at the same time?
Monster Hunter sex. Well, then you can get my whole series of of Monster Hunter erotica now on Amazon Kindle.
Oh, wait a minute. I know where this thing starts. Let's go this way.
3. I see.
Yep, it's up here.
Yes,
And I still haven't changed my the
Your
touchscreen loadouts.
Mine is still good. I like it. I only have one Hunter art, so I'm fine. Nab, it's both. They do it all the time, bruh. It's true. People are also playing Monster Hunter. I have no clue what is currently going on in chat. I will try to catch up a bit later. It's fighting time. It's robot fighting time. Didn't know all monsters were just robots? In disguise?
Are they Decepticons or are they Autobots?
It could be either. Who knows? You know, I'd definitely put I forget this guy's name. Malfiesto as a hey Noodle, how's it going? as an Autobot. You know, it kind of seems to have that like anarchistic vibe that some Autobots do, where they're not really on either side, but they help the good guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Kisses Noodle. They think I'm talking to them. I swear that's what.
Cats are very narcissistic.
Hey, Noodle. Well, to be fair, to their understanding, I am just like standing here talking. That's all I'm doing. Okay. I know. Well, it's a good thing this is not. There we go. The thing that sucks about Noodle's kisses is that she has an incredibly wet nose. So it is kind of damp. Sup, Prince of Heart? How's it going? I'm being attacked by a cat. Hey. Let's see if I can.
I can't see. I'm in the wall.
You're in the wall? Where?
There is something about Monster Hunter World I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah?
It's something monsters can't do anymore. That's hang out in doorways and not let us attack them.
Yo, that's true. That is very true. Yeah, I know, Noodle. You. She's like the world's most lovey cat. So what did you want to know about Dead Cells? I am up for answering some Dead Cells questions, as far as I can anyways. I haven't played much of the Elemental update yet.
Have you beaten the Watcher?
No. I got a bit dispirited when they took away my favorite, like, they didn't only debuff my favorite synergy, they actually took it away entirely and almost wrecked the usefulness of both items.
Is that the electric whip damage booster?
Yeah, because they debuffed the electric whip's range, they debuffed the electric whip's damage, they debuffed the damage boost, they've increased the amount of damage you take while using the damage buff. Like, just I know, Noodle, I know. Okay, here, have a kiss. There you go. Yeah, okay. She keeps sinking her claws into my flank. My chest, actually, which is not my flank, but... Whenever this happens, I can never get off a good spirit slash. Oh yeah, okay, Noodle. I'm trying my best.
Wake up.
Thanks, Prince of Heart. She is very cute. And she loves strangers too, which is even better. Because I can show her off, unlike Murdoch, who's scared of pretty much his own shadow. There we go. Haven't even locked onto this guy yet.
I wonder if they're gonna keep lock on for World.
I hope not. Oh, I missed with both those.
I mean, we'll need it less, but I started the series with lock on the thing, so it's gonna be kind of weird if they do get rid of it.
I don't see why they would keep it. Like, you started out on Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, the DS version?
I did.
Yeah, so...
But it was also in the Wii U version.
Well, oh yeah, they put it in the Wii U version because of the underwater.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh yeah, I know, Noodle.
Dang it. Oh, it's dead.
Well, I'm glad... She's biting my chin. What are you doing? Time to pet the cat. Yeah, you can run and drink potions. That's really nice. There are certain hidey areas apparently in the game still. Do I like Homestuck? I do not know if I like Homestuck. There we go.
I don't know about Homestuck.
Well, I'm checking it out right now because I am interested. Oh, it's a comic. Never heard of it, never read it. Or maybe I have read it because I do recognize this little guy there. Let's see. Oh, that was looking real weird now. That doesn't... Like, there's two Homestuck pictures and then there's a bunch of pictures of people with horns. Don't know what that's all about.
Some people just gotta have horns because they're horny.
Yeah, it's true. It is true. Well, if people want anime recommendations, absolutely. If they don't want anime recommendations, you're just going to be yelling into the void, though, you know? Never give advice that people aren't ready to hear. That's what I live by anyways, or I try to. Of course, when people are listening to my stream, I tend to assume they're ready to hear any advice I'm willing to dole out, so... I get to do it anyways. That tasted chin, yeah. I know, Noodle, Yeah, okay. Good girl. You know, she didn't used to do this. I streamed for like a year while having her. Yeah. Probably take you a year to read if you're not powering through it.
Yeah, grappling hook. That'll be interesting.
Places do break. I do like the grabby hook. I was actually kind of disappointed to hear that it was only usable in certain locations. Like, I know that makes a lot of sense, but I'm still disappointed. Get a rider up there.
I wonder if it'll just be... You said certain locations, but Will it be like usable if you're like going in the air off of something, or?
Yeah, not specifically, I think, actually. And other, like, there's only certain grapple points, but I think there's lots of them. It's really too early to tell.
Yeah.
But like, all I can tell is by looking closely at what they've shown us so far, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Let's deal with the Meowster hunters here. And what I saw is that there's actually like a targeting system, like you can only lock on to specific areas.
Huh. Oh wait. Need to wait for Shrimp to take his quest.
Yep, I'm just gonna do Meowster hunters because I should really remember to do that. Yay, maybe if I'm lucky I can get 2 pale extracts. Hey, I got him! And I think it's actually... No, just 2. That was disappointing. You know, sell items. I don't even care. What do I got?
Alright.
Nada.
Right here.
Nada. So
I did eat, right?
I guess I'll go with the
I
red
ate.
guys. One of my palicos is just named Wheat. I'm not sure if I like that.
I don't think you can actually change the names once you've named them.
No, and I didn't care what they were named. I just bought a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Konbanwa senpai. Did anyone ever see Sayonara Zetsuo senpai?
I haven't.
That was
I don't watch much anime.
That was A, almost unwatchable, and B, fantastic. It's by the people who do the tilty head thing all the time. I forget what the studio's called, but they always do the tilty head things. Am I talking complete nonsense now? Maybe. Combine, combo list, Mega Dash juice. Whoa, I actually have enough to get a lot of Mega Dash juices done. How about Mega Demon Drugs? Ooh, I can get 1 Mega Demon Drug and 1 Mega Armor Skin. It's my lucky day. You know, somebody finally thanked me for the guide I made on how to farm pale extracts. I always make those guides, and like 2 years later, somebody's like, "Dude, this is the best," and I'm like, "Oh, finally."
Well, it's good to know people appreciate it.
Like I did, you know, that tutorial on how to properly set up a scene to transition automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that, and like 2 months later, I got somebody who's like, "Why is there only 50 views?" I was like, "I don't know, man. I'm right with you there. I thought this would be something that people would actually. What am I doing? Okay, just stop jumping off of." Atoraru. I always try to roll my R's when I'm saying anything in French, and I know, or in Japanese, and I'm not supposed to do that. I don't know what I think about that. In all honesty, if it's something that's come out in the last 2 seasons of animes, I've fallen a bit behind for various reasons.
There we go. Paintballed it.
Ah, I love the Najarala. Like, I just really do. It's one of my favorite monsters. Actually, yeah, you know, if I was... It's very different compared to a lot of monsters.
Yeah, there aren't really many snake monsters.
Yeah, not at all. So, fighting a giant rattlesnake is one of the most unique things you can do in this game. It's a bit like the spider in the last game. Except I hate the spider so much. So fucking much.
It was kind of annoying.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I actually got the hit with the last one there. I just kept doing that out of hope. French, yep, it's the French. I speak Japanese when I try with a very French accent.
French Japanese, it's a thing.
Probably, you know, The French tend to be polyglots. You usually know English and like German and French, but you know, they could know Japanese. What?
Greg was sleep arrowing it.
Oh, I did not even notice, and I didn't have any way of taking advantage of it. Ow. You remember that? Shouldn't that X be capitalized for that, or are you winking? Do you have like one happy eye? One squinty eye? Valfalk? You guys are just confusing the hell out of me now. Are you naming animes that have come out in the last 2 months on purpose?
No, Valfalk is the monster that's the flagship for Double Cross.
Oh, the flagship. It's probably not the most interesting monster there's gonna be.
Yeah. I accidentally looked up the final boss of that game, and it's interesting.
I'm
not going to say any more.
Oh, no, he's talking about the Gormagala jetpack dude.
Yeah, I think that's a flagship for Double Cross.
Oh, Double Cross. I thought you were talking World. I'm like...
No.
No, the flagship for World is actually kind of boring. Or at least if the trailer was featuring the flagship.
It might just have been like a new monster. I
It
kind
could...
of hope that's not the flagship. It's just...
Boring?
Yeah, it's too similar to, like... To be honest, it's too similar to a Devil Joe.
Yeah, it is pretty much like a less intense Devil Joe.
Yeah.
It is not what I want in my monsters generally. Might as well be... This guy's here because he's almost dead, right?
Probably, yeah.
Ow! Did you actually put a trap down?
Yeah, I did.
Nope, too late, he's mounted. Nope, never mind, he's not mounted.
Yeah, he's dead, never mind. Oh, well, I've got tons of shark traps.
It's weird, they've kind of, lessened the value of trapping monsters in this game. Like, remember...
Can I ask how so?
Well, okay, there's still certain items that it's easier to get by trapping, or you have higher odds. But almost every single item is actually easier to get by killing because you get more rewards and the carves.
True.
So it's like, with a few exceptions in this game, it is almost always better to kill the monster. Which is a weird change compared to the other ones where it was like 1% chance of ever getting anything if you carved and like 10 or 5 if you trapped.
Yeah, it did add up more if you trapped in earlier games.
Yeah. Like, I think you should actually get more rewards if you trap, as well as rare rewards, because it's harder.
Yeah, and you have to time it so you don't kill it, and the trap needs to be in the right place before it leaves.
And it makes sense. Is this good water noodle? You want to look at the camera? You want to get out of my way? Probably not.
Yeah, I thought the same thing, Beanie. Is like, that's just that thing from the Tremors movie, just bigger.
Get down there.
Got a wyvern gem out of that. Those are kind of rare.
I have to admit, I no longer pay attention to what I get at all.
You're pretty much good with what you've got.
Yeah, my set, I love my set a lot, and it's a high-level set, and it's a high-level sword. I'm just kind of like, yeah, this works for me. Although maybe...
Yeah, I've just been kind of doing a bunch of different stuff, different weapons. Probably going to keep this armor, though, because it's, like, really high level. I maxed it out.
Yeah.
So...
I feel like I should go and check to see what it would cost me to upgrade the Naharala, or Najarala, longsword. Forge equipment. Forge upgrade equipment.
I think he may be at his desk now.
He might be at his death?
Desk, you.
Oh yeah, I'm 100% at my desk. Yeah, I built a desk. It's a bit wobbly because it needs some supports on the bottom that I haven't bothered to build yet. But it's not wobbly at the top, and it's definitely not going to fall apart.
Well, at least it's, not a dog bed anymore.
That's true. That is very true. go, leveled it up. Do I want... I didn't actually want to equip it. Wait, do I... Coiled nail? What comes after coiled nail? Do I already have it? Because I keep building more Naturalis swords. Yes, I do. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Okay. Coiled saber. Do I already have it? Is this the coiled saber right here? Is this the coiled saber? Yeah, I did have it the whole time. Lovely.
Actually, if you're doing a paralysis weapon, I'm going to do my paralysis weapon.
I'm not actually going to. I need to grab some hyper paratoxin, so I need to fight some hyper Naturalis.
Yeah, I'm going to need some of those too. I also need hyper Kezu hides and hyper shock furs.
Well, maybe we can get there today. Let's try.
All right. Oops, that's not the right place. That's the one.
There we go. Back to my raw damage, because that thing is going to be unusable. I did like that song.
Hey, Yasha Kitten, how you guys doing? Or you guys, how are you doing?
He could be several people. You never know.
Dinosaurio, it's full haul right now, but I'll post it in the later if someone drops.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I have people in my chat now.
Awesome. I do like people. Well, actually, I hate most people, but I like the people here generally. Generally.
Yes, generally.
I can be a real dick sometimes. Bunch of kittens in it. Misty, what sets are you running? I am running, of course, the Strider set, which is an aerial set, and the longsword with aerial, because
the high rank Glavenus set and just weapons that I want to use on specific monsters. I'm doing dual blades and aerial style right now, but most of my dual blades are maxed out.
Feckius, kill it till it dies. Just bought a PS4 for Monster Hunter. Yeah, Beanie.
That's cool, Yasha. Hope your vacation was good.
Robert D is in both chats. Dinosaurs ID? Dinosaurus? Well, here it is. Well, no, that is a big set of rules or something. So I no longer have it copied and pasted, but if somebody else could... Ow, my shock trap! I didn't even have a chance to...
Are we in low rank?
No, we're in 5, right?
Oh, wait. Okay, you started... I'm just wondering why the supplies are already here. Oh, someone might have taken the thing that gives you the supplies early.
Or this could be... Are any of the village quests... I don't know. Are any of the main quests village quests?
I don't think so.
Okay, where is my Psycho Serum? Mega Dash
Probably in
juice.
2.
There we go. And you know what? I'll take a demon drug too. Hot drinks are for the weak. You guys are all going the wrong way. Well, actually, are you yellow, Misty? Yeah, you're going the right way.
Yeah, I'm yellow.
Everyone else is going around, or going the wrong way. Or was. You don't use the XA.
I'm fighting it.
Not with the aerial. I find the strafe is just not worth it with the aerial, because you should almost be always aerial attacking. Unless you can land and then do the side swipe. Oh, you can. Huh. This could be a whole new world.
A whole new place to see.
A new fantastic set of moves. No one can dodge my sword. Or be... I don't know. I give up. This one is not going anywhere very fast.
Yeah, that was not a good segue.
It's not something that comes to me naturally, Q. By the way, I've started just calling you Q. You are currently that in my phone. I hope you do not matter, or you do not mind.
Yeah, I watched pretty much all of E3 except the later Nintendo stuff. I saw that Metroid's getting 2 new games, so that's nice.
I watched every trailer I cared about. And that's pretty much it. Because except for the Monster Hunter stuff where I watched everything. Because, come on.
Yeah, you gotta watch all the Monster Hunter stuff because it's Monster Hunter.
Yep. You know, before I said I hope you don't mind me calling you Q, I almost said I hope you don't matter, which was kind of funny. Sorry, cumulative.
Yes, that is indeed correct, Wisp Gun. These are 3DSs with capture cards that have been built into them.
Yes, indeed. I have a bunch of them, and they're very expensive, and I wouldn't recommend getting them now that the Switch is out.
Yep.
They are, and they're incredibly prone to failure. Q is totally all right.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Speaking of being prone to failure in this capture card, I can't capture my bottom screen, even though I've gotten it like taken to a guy who knows how to solder and just fix stuff. And he just couldn't get it working.
You know what the really weird part about that is?
What?
Before I took it to get repaired the first time, I could intermittently capture the bottom screen.
Yeah.
And the top screen would disconnect all the time too, right? Everything would.
Right.
But then I got it repaired, and it completely repaired the top and just said, fuck it to the bottom.
Yeah, I bought this off Yesek, by the way, if you're wondering why he's talking about it.
Yeah. Well, bought is a light word. I think I charged you for the shipping because it was so broken.
You did charge me for the shipping, and I throw in a little bit of extra.
Ah, see, I didn't really pay attention to how much you sent me.
It was like $50.
Yeah. Original price, by the way, again, it's broken, so don't think I was giving him a ridiculously good deal. Original price is $650.
Yeah, it's insane.
Ow.
I'm really glad the Switch is like, you can just plug it into a capture card or something.
Yeah, I'm
Well, that went quickly.
Pretty psyched about that too. So Meteoros is probably one of the easiest monsters in the game.
Yeah, especially when it bloats up. He's just got so much surface area to hit.
And I don't even think any of his attacks are that strong when he's bloated.
No.
Like
he's actually stronger in the ice crystal phase.
Yeah, I'm wondering. Like, you'd expect the danger to increase because he's so easy to hit.
Yeah, it's just weird.
It's a bit like fighting the Degen Moran. I have a hard time pronouncing that name all the time.
What about the Duren Moran?
Duren Moran? I don't know. Either one, really. At first you're like, this is intimidating. And then you're like, I can just hit him all the time. Like, it never stops.
I kept losing that fight in 3U in single player because it kept destroying the ship, not because it was hard.
Yeah, you just need a high enough speed weapon, essentially. It's not even a test of skill. It's a test of, do you have a good weapon yet? Yeah. And then you're like, is it good enough? And it's like, no, it's not good enough. You're like, oh shit, I'll come back a bit later. And they're like, yep, you better. Maybe bring a Mega Demon Drug. I don't know. Could help. Okay, I don't think I actually sent the Meowster Hunters out because I was so focused on my gear.
Alright, I'll see you, Beanie.
Beanie!
I think he took a break at work or something.
Oh yeah, well, I'll see you at a later date, Bean. Beanster. Mr. Bean. Beanie guy.
The Legume.
The Legume. That's a superhero name. You shouldn't say that out loud, man. Okay. Yay! Meowster Hunters and shit. Just sell it all. I can't believe I haven't fought the what's it called very much. I actually really need Pale Extracts more than Mega Dashes, so I have to go for the low rank wetlands instead of the high rank. That's disappointing.
What's weird is the low rank will often give you more, like, not like individually there will be more, but more overall.
I haven't. Maybe. I cannot confirm nor deny that, but if you have experience saying that.
Yeah, it might just be observer bias.
Yeah. Oh, God. There we go. I got all of them this time.
someone has a quest already.
I hope it's Mr. HR5. Have we been doing key quests so far? Have you been keeping track?
I know this is a key quest.
Or the last two?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there have been key quests so far.
Ah, well done, Andrew. I think your name was Andrew. At least it's Shrimp here.
I'll be right there. I gotta change my weapon.
You know, I actually
I really
really...
should just stick with a single weapon.
I really do... I just got Game Changer. Yeah, I got your name right. There you are.
There's... Oh, there they are.
Thank you very much, Drag, and thank you for managing the both chats. And yeah, I said it like that on purpose.
I don't know, Metroid is getting a 3DS game, so maybe it won't be dead that soon.
To be fair, Cumulative, there's always a lot of fighting at Capcom, and a fair amount of it stems from the fact that it's composed, the executive board is composed of like a quarter really racist people.
That's kind of Japan's fault, though.
Yeah, you know, but when you get a quarter really racist people and some who are just middle of the road, you tend to get a bit of argument in there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, I did not bring cool drinks, but it should not matter.
It's probably up towards the top.
I'm down in a Psycho Serum right now. It's hanging out at 7.
Okay.
What are we even fighting?
Yan Garuga.
Oh. Yan Garuga. Is that actually how you're supposed to pronounce that?
I have no idea, but it sounds right.
It does sound better than Yan Garuga. Yan Garuga. Except I will be corrected no matter what I say about any of these monsters, so I've kind of given up.
I just stick to my guns.
I think people have correctly corrected me about Lagiacrus several times, but I just like how Lagiacrus sounds. So,
it sounds better than Lagiacrus.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep calling it that. Like, I don't care if they named it that, I named it something better. Whoa, fell over already? There we go. I think aerial is a real overpowered in this game.
Yeah, especially because every aerial attack is mind's eye.
Yeah, like that's the entire reason I'm doing aerial. It takes up more time, but all my attacks hit.
I just got sent flying.
To be fair, later in the game, most of your attacks hit anyways.
Yeah.
But early in the game, can be a problem. Ow.
One of the reasons I'm using this armor set is because it has sharpness +1 on it, and I have a charm to give it sharpness +2.
To make the Capcom characters look bad and unimportant to puff up Marvel characters. Really?
Yeah, I'm out at it.
That might also be because because Marvel is now the larger franchise in Marvel vs. Capcom. Whereas before it really wasn't.
Yeah, Marvel's does have quite a large, roster of characters, and with the cinematic universe making it more mainstream.
So I think it might just be a matter of money, not of anything else, really.
Ow.
Ow, indeed. Also, if you don't believe me, just look up Capcom racism. It's pretty extreme sometimes. Like, a lot of the reasons we didn't get as many or as good of Monster Hunters for quite a long time was because they did not believe that American gamers could handle Monster Hunter. Despite, like, 3 hugely successful American releases in a row.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
I'm not saying they're, like, overtly racist, but they are racist.
Ow. How did that poison me? I'm falling. I'm down.
You just have no reason at the time? Yeah. Oh, subquest complete. Don't know what I did, but I like it.
Hope this is the right wall. That'd be fun.
Ow. It's really hard not to get hit by the Garugas. Out. What? Okay, I'm gone. Just right off the cliff with me.
Yeah, it happened to me too.
Yeah, the younger generations seem to be a bit more lenient, but the older generations are still very much the CEOs of all the companies. So. And
Jeez, this thing is really angry.
that type of thing also takes longer to change in companies because every young person who's adopted into the board of directors for a young company tends to be pressured by older people to be racist.
Which sucks.
Yep. That was just a kind of bad cycle.
Yeah.
And I'm not
Hopefully
just
it'll not last.
I'm not just saying this about Japan. You guys have heard all the fucking Uber shit.
Yeah.
The CEO essentially being forced to step down during an inquiry. Like, he's not permanently out, but they've recommended permanently outing him, and he couldn't be around for the inquiry. Because he's too toxic.
Toxic people suck.
They really do. And he's also kind of the root of about, 98% of the company's problems.
Well, hopefully that gets sorted sooner than later.
I hope it does, because as a concept, I really like Uber. And in all honesty, they're not more disagreeable than most cab companies, but they're definitely more publicly disagreeable and larger.
The bananas faded.
The music just stopped for 1 second. It was like, nope, no more music.
No, it couldn't have fallen asleep like that. It normally falls asleep, and then if you keep hitting it.
Yeah, it gives you like a 2 or 3 second window.
Yeah. It died on the cliff.
In all honesty, I'm not entirely sure what Lyft's coverage is like anywhere in Canada. I think it might be almost non-existent. But I'll look it up. And I haven't heard as much about them, but in all honesty, one of my biggest issues, I have 2 major issues lined up with Uber and their everything. And one is rampant racism and sexism, and the other, slightly lower down, is they pay their drivers shit. Which means that there's just a lot more worse drivers driving because you don't encourage the type of people who actually value their time.
Yeah, that's not good.
So they need more and more people, but they can't hire better people because their rates are so low, so you get people who can't get any other job driving Ubers. And as far as I know, Lyft might also have both those issues. I'd have to look it up, though.
Let's skip the dishes.
Skip the dishes. It's another one of those companies that I want to like, but they pay their drivers shit.
Okay.
It's essentially, you can sign up as a restaurant, they take a small cut of the profit from the restaurant and hook you up with a delivery guy. The delivery guy comes and picks up the food and drives it to the other person's house. Yeah.
Oh, it's a Canadian thing.
Yeah, it's... You don't have anything like that in America?
I think we only really have Uber.
Man, Skip the Dishes is actually pretty sweet if, again, they did things like pay a fair wage to their employees and didn't be like, oh, they're all contract and they're making tips, so fuck you. I should never in my life have to pay tips. I always do, I just shouldn't have to.
Yeah. I always tip anything that even remotely seems like it should get a tip.
I'm not sure. I tip always 15%. If somebody wants to tell me it's traditional to tip 20, fuck you. I've been tipping for years. It was traditional to tip 10 and that increased to 15. I'm not going to tip 20. That's way too much. It makes my meals unaffordable. I'm not that rich. You can do it if you want. But anyways, what I was going to say is I always tip, except I don't tip the same amount for baristas. Depending on the quality of the coffee place I go to, I either tip $1 or $2. It has nothing to do with percentage.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to be like, well, I should tip 50 cents or 75 cents because it's 10%, 15% of $4. No, I'm not going to do that. They get $1 or they get $2.
Oh, no, don't emote. Dang it. Alright, I'll be there in a second. Sorry.
Yeah, but every restaurant should be forced, A, to pay all their employees a living wage, and B, on the first page of their menu, to have a big thing that says only tip for exceptional service.
That would be very nice.
So you can tip all the time if you want, but no matter what, whether or not you tip, the waiters, waitresses, and kitchen staff, who are actually hugely more underpaid than the waiters and waitresses, will all have at least enough money to live.
Yeah. Oh, crap. I'm in the wrong episode. I'm going to have to take some stuff.
Yeah, I don't have any cold drinks, but I should be alright. I'm also in here with them.
Okay.
Just thought I'd also make that clear. I spawned facing away from him. So he just kind of like poked his head into my screen, and I was like, oh, hey dude, how's it going?
You know, so. Just swimming around in lava.
Well, the thing is, asking do you receive your tips, it sounds like a good idea, but it doesn't... Okay, the wait staff get paid less than minimum wage because it's legal since tips exist. They get paid like $6 an hour, but on average for an actual restaurant, the daily tip out tends to be like $70, $80, so they actually get paid a decent living wage, all things considered. A lot of chefs, even trained chefs, get paid $13 to $14 an hour, which is minimum wage here. I know minimum wage is much less than that in most of the United States, but...
Yeah, they're fighting for it.
You guys have got some issues down there that, like, they're not even close to sorted. I've heard $5 some places.
Oh, yeah. We really need to work on that.
Like, 15 to 16 is barely acceptable, if you ask me. In Alberta, ours is currently 13, but it's raising to 15 in the next 2 years. And in other provinces, it's up to 16 to 18.
That's much better than we're getting.
Oh, and also, I should mention that we pay almost the exact same amount of taxes as you guys, so the whole we are freer thing doesn't really hold salt.
Yeah. I mean, I never really understood the whole, well, they're paying higher taxes, so... But I've, like, looked it up, and you guys are paying about the same amount of tax we are.
We may pay like 2 to 4% more, but we have free healthcare.
Yeah.
For 2 to 3% more taxes. And I'm not even claiming that Canada's the best country and infinitely superior to the US. That would be Sweden. And you can't even argue with me. Look up all of their systems, the general happiness of every single person in Sweden. They have it better than literally anyone. Even the rich people.
That'd be really nice.
Yeah. Even the rich people in Sweden vote for higher taxes.
Because they're not greedy assholes.
Well, no, they are. It's just that everybody benefits from the higher taxes. Their employees are smarter, happier, better educated, um, more productive. They only work 6-hour days. You know, which is kind of important because it's been proven that people spend about the last 2 hours of every day doing dick and all if they work at an office.
So it's like about the same anyway.
Yeah. Like, the argument is that it takes 8 hours to get a full day's worth of work done. The counter argument is, no, it doesn't. Nobody ever has 8 hours worth of work to do. That's literally just provable. Every job is flex time, yeah. Sweden specifically has the best. Cumulative was agreeing with me, and I'm still arguing for some reason, even though he's agreeing.
I know we have like inferior chocolate in the U.S., but I actually kind of prefer it. But that may just be because I've had it so much and just gotten used to it.
One of the main issues when I visit the States is the inferior general food.
Yeah, we have such lax health standards.
Oh, yeah.
Food.
My favorite story, and I may have told it, I may not have, is the one where we were just driving from Alberta to Toronto, which is a 36-hour drive that is faster if you go through the United States for some reason.
That sounds weird, but okay.
Yeah, but day one, it's true. Look it up. Go Calgary to Toronto and Google Maps sometime. But the day one, we stopped at a McDonald's because we were like, hey, McDonald's, let's get something. And it was early morning, so I ended up with 2 hash browns, and Despic ended up with a breakfast sandwich. And he put it down on his dash and just left it for about a minute and a half while we like got everything together, packed up some stuff, dealt with our luggage. He picked it up, and there was a big fucking huge grease stain on the front, like through the paper, on the front of his dash that never washed out forever and turned yellow. And we're like, what the fuck is this? So, this shit would literally never fly almost anywhere else.
Sorry, I'm laughing at something that just happened in my game. I got like 6 of the rare item from that monster.
Well,
Yeah, because the rarest item you can get from that is a wyvern gem, and I got 6 of them.
that's funny.
I got 2 from subquest, and then I got 2 from carving it, and then I got 2 from the main reward.
Yeah. You are entirely correct, Reality. To be fair, you have much larger menus. To be unfair, every one of your menus is more likely to eventually lead to a death. In the McDonald's specifically. Your 5-star dining in the States, top notch.
I mean, I like McDonald's from time to time, but not nearly all the time. It's just way too fatty and greasy.
In Canada, pretty much every fast food place is very nearly equivalent. Because there are health codes that keep them under a certain amount, and they struggle to reach that amount of calories, trans fats, saturated fats. So, they're all just pushing that upwards limit, which is still pretty decent. You could lose weight only eating junior chickens at McDonald's.
You definitely couldn't do that here.
Yeah. I'm actually curious, because junior chickens I know, because I lost weight doing almost that at one point. And, calories, Canada. Okay, come on.
Load, damn you, load.
Okay, oh wait, I need items. Okay, so it's actually
I am sad about that. Reality.
It's 370, but that's but that is with the sauce, and I actually always take off all the sauce. And most of the bun, actually, because they're too small.
Yeah. Some Americans are stupid, and I mean like really stupid.
Okay, so it's actually only 10 more calories, but almost double the saturated fats. Huh. I'm just curious. Sup, Sinjin? How's it going? It's been a little while. What did Jaunt say?
7% of adult Americans think the chocolate milk depends on the color of the cow.
Okay, I'm just not even... I'm going to ignore that. Just going to ignore that fact. My health will remain better if I don't know that.
You're just gonna say, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, no, I'm just... Clearly not even true.
7% seems really high.
You know, I'm reading a short history of nearly everything, which is a science comedy book that tells you what science has done in the last 1,000 years or so. Very informative, but very funny. Apparently the idea of tectonic plates has only been widely accepted in the last, 15 years.
Huh.
Even though they're just very provably there and have been for the last 100 years. Textbooks as late as the early 2000s had, or called plate tectonics a fabrication.
Weird.
The reason for that is that the idea was originally arrived at by a meteorologist, and all the geologists got pissed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Science should be like, whoever finds it is good for them.
Yeah, but it sometimes really isn't.
And that sucks.
Can sometimes take legitimate facts to get quite a while to get traction. Just because old people are like, but this is how we've always done it. You're clearly speaking nonsense. It's like, but we can actually see these things, and people are like, nope, doesn't work that way.
Yeah. This brings me to a weird, not so much topic, but tweet I saw about Flat Earth Society.
Oh God, not again.
No, it's that it was really ironic because it said the Flat Earth Society has members all around the globe.
Yep, sounds about right. I actually can't understand the logical loops you have to jump through to be a Flat Earth Society member. Like, it's actually astounding because you have to not know that you can travel across both oceans and get to the same place, or you have to somehow justify that.
It's interdimensional warping.
Yeah, see, that's just much more complicated.
I know. Isn't this an Occam's razor thing?
Yeah, I don't know. Not to mention you have to justify, huge amounts of space programs and just pictures of the Earth from space, which I've heard them do. It's just, the mental gymnastics are astounding. So much so that I'm actually kind of impressed by anyone being able to do them. There should be an Olympics for justifying shit. They would be among the champions.
Yeah. I like how we can just kind of shoot the shit and not really care about these monsters.
Yeah, that is fun. To be fair, we can do that into some of even the harder G or high rank at this point.
Yeah.
Although I'm kind of not looking forward to G rank again because it's been so long since I've been there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's gonna get hard again.
Like I remember with good armor and good weapons, those fights lasting a long time and me taking like half to 3/4 of a bar of health in damage from anything, essentially. Maybe that's a bit of hyperbole, but you know, not much.
Welcome back.
Yes, indeed, welcome back, Yasha. I should actually specify your full name. I do have 2 Yashas who show up fairly regularly in chat, so. But I'm not
this
going
one's
to.
Yasha Kitten. Reality John's in my chat now.
Reality Jaunt is everywhere. Remember, he is the world's most advanced spam bot. That's a. I think you were there for that reference.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that's probably a bad place. Yeah, well, you know, I would have even accepted half the nerf to the gun lance with a 10% damage bonus at the highest level. As it is now, it's kind of ridiculous. What word was it supposed to be is what I'm really wondering, reality. Gotta cool my tits. Somebody just shot me and pissed me off. I have a slightly bad habit of getting mad at people when I get hit. But it's only when it happens like 6 times in a row. And I'll just blame the last person who did it, and I'll blame them really hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is annoying when you get knocked back when you're trying to do stuff.
Yeah.
And at that point, you're just like, well, this person hurt me last, so it's fresh in my mind.
Hunter arts have made the situation worse. In previous games, I was fine all the time.
Speaking of hitting you.
Yeah. I think I was hit by, we have an archer with, yeah, of course. I think I was hit by them when I was trying to do my Sakura slash. And the archer is drag, I think. Yeah. I remember.
Archer is drag.
Going versus against, yes, like, don't be the last one to have shot him. Yeah, seriously, it just makes me mad. And you wouldn't like me when I'm mad. I just turn green.
I'm surprised this thing isn't lipping yet.
Isn't this the set of key quests going to G rank? Or going to, sorry, high rank? Going to something? I don't know. Aren't they urgents?
This is from 5 to 6, but this might be one of the urgents, yeah. You might have this, and I think Gammoth is the other one in this.
Because I find urgents tend to be at least a tiny bit harder, right?
Yeah. It also could just be a very large monster.
You need a button to turn my webcam feed green when I'm mad. You know, I could probably actually do that using OBS if I like had a button that turned on a specific layer, and that layer was just a green overlay that had transparency and that was slightly covering my face. I would need to get like just a giant rage button too. And then I could make it so that it lasts like 1 minute and then just fades back.
Oh, it's dead.
There we go. It'd have to be a big red USB button. For a second, I thought I picked up Mizutsune Purple Drank, and I was like, what? Excuse me?
Mizutsune Purple Drink.
Yeah, Mizutsune Purple Drank. Actually, you know, that's a good mixed drink. I should add it to the list. I go to a place called Shikimenya for ramen. It's like a really fancy ramen place that is hip hop themed. It sounds kind of ridiculous, but you'll have to believe me. They have a purple drink on the menu. Actually, they have two drink sections. They have a drink section and a drank section. The dranks are alcoholic. And purple drank's one of them, and it's actually like really light and refreshing and good. It is, of course, a grape drink, but it's not like a sickly sweet grape pop. It's like a lightly flavored grape drink. And light enough that Noodle can step on it and surprise me. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think item drops, I actually tend to get really good luck. RNG, I always get bad luck. Like, observably speaking, I get bad RNG.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, Drag, I know. 90%, 1 out of 10 shots.
And it's okay for shooting me. You probably didn't do it too often because I didn't really notice that much. I'm sure you it happened.
The only reason I noticed it at all, I can be stuck in a loop of people hitting me over and over again, which, since the introduction of switch axes, has happened a lot more, especially when more than one person's using them.
Charge blades or switch axes?
Charge blades. You know, like, they tend to stagger their hits, and every attack knocks you over, and you don't even have, like, the small amount of super armor that you have when you're attacking. So it just is like an endless stagger, and you're like, come on, guys. I just need
Charge blade combos are kind of long and, like you said, staggered out, so it's hard for you not to get caught in them.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Try to get back in, man. Try to get back in. I don't even remember what the, ID number is. The password is
2236.
Okay, 2236, and this is the Hunter Hub ID. Anyone can join. Anyone? It's time to join.
I'm going to push this, put this in both chats, just in case anyone wants to join.
I lost my version because all I have is a giant copy-pasted water filter. There we go, I'm gonna steal yours.
Well, it's yours from earlier, so I stole yours first.
Excellent. Hammers are still one of my main, and I consider them one of my mains to this day. They're some of the hardest weapons to use. You just have to be so close and so accurate.
Yeah, but I kind of fell out of hammer because Charge Blade exists. Because it can knock out monsters too.
Yeah. And
But I will say Charge Blade is a more technical weapon.
Yeah. Charge Blade is more technical, you said?
Yeah, because you have two modes you need to put your axe into, and you need to charge up your files, and then remember to reload your files.
I would agree with more technical, and this is going to sound like nonsense, but I would actually say that it has a lower skill ceiling than hammer. At
Probably,
the same
to
time.
be honest.
Yeah. It, like, you actually have a bit of range with it. And especially in this version of the game, I think they've decreased the hammer range even more. You literally hit like the 5 pixels in front of you. Or like the one square foot in game space, or 2 square feet. And the aerial's real strange.
Yeah, aerial hammer seems real weird.
Yeah, it's very hard to hit both. I don't know.
If we don't get anyone in a minute or two, you want to just try something else?
Yeah, absolutely. If
Get drag up, maybe.
If no one joins drag, just put your quest up in like a minute or so. I expect this to pick up after I do 2 or 3 or 4 streams in a row.
Yeah.
And maybe actually announce them and post them on Facebook a day or 2 ahead of time and all that jazz.
Yeah, you just gotta get back into it. It has been a while because you have been moving.
Yeah. It's... like I said, I have a lot more time. Okay, This is good. I feel like I need to say this whole thing because it's a bit of a weird statement. But I really wanted to pay for my university, or to go to university, so I got a part-time job at Starbucks. They have a university reimbursement program. So if you're working there, they give you, and it's only weekdays. They give you like $1,000 to $2,000 back for every term that you go to university.
Oh, okay.
Which is really nice. But even with that, I actually have more time in the day generally. It's just that all that time has been spent building desks, putting up drywall, going back and forth to Calgary. So the time has been eaten. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. By the way, Senden, make sure you have your key quests up.
Senden!
Not sure who you are in the chat, but I'm sure you're here because you have the password.
You know that you can negotiate with your MCM, your network?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think I'm just like partnered with YouTube directly.
Oh, just AdSense?
Yeah. I can't monetize because of the way they changed it, because I don't have 10,000 page views at the moment. But I'm working on it. It's slowly climbing.
But I'm actually in the process of signing a contract as we do this. Because my current network, it was pretty good for a while. They had like some special features that were really fun and interesting and helpful. But then they slowly stripped away one of those features at a time. So another network contacted me and I was like, yeah, I'm ready to switch. So that's what all this typing is.
That should be the right one, but it's not making a link for some reason.
Yeah, just copy and paste it, man.
Well, all right. Oh, that's fine. Urgent's fine. I switched my weapon out. I'm gonna need hot drinks for this. I may not even need the hot drinks. I have Omega Dash juices. Omega Dash juices.
I should probably actually, get some items as well. Are we in a hot or a cold place right now?
Cold.
Okay. Then I will not be stupid and I will actually bring some fucking cool drinks. It's
hot drinks.
Then I will be slightly less stupid than I've already proven that I am, and I will bring some hot drinks. There we go.
Alright, we're all ready.
Okay.
So, going back to Monster Hunter World, just out of what you've seen and heard so far, what is your most anticipated thing to be coming out of it?
My most anticipated is also the straight up most dreaded, and that's the open world aspect.
Yeah, the whole no loading times between areas.
The big maps, yeah.
Yeah.
Because whether or not it's good, which, they could really screw it up, I don't think they will, but they could. Whether or not it's good, it'll take a lot of getting used to actually figure out where to go to sharpen your sword, to heal, to just run away and regroup. It's going to be a bit of a time. There we go.
Mine is like simple and stupid. It's the whole they're not going to be able to stay in doorways so we can fight them finally.
Okay, that is a really good one that I just didn't think of. So yeah, that. You know, I almost wish in Monster Hunters that do have limited maps like this one,
Yeah.
that they would just I can just rush this guy down actually. Okay. That they would just make it so that you actually couldn't leave out of a door that the monster was standing in.
That'd
Like,
be really nice.
I know people would die more often and there'd be some situations where he got cornered, but I would still prefer that.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Man, this is like the easiest fight.
It needs to stop roaring at me.
And why can't I do the aerial roll? Please stop it, game. Just kept doing regular forward rolls like 5 times in a row. See?
It's asleep.
No, I jumped on it. Ah, I'm so sorry.
I was about to say, let's barrel bomb it.
I think I might actually have barrel bombs in my normal set. No, I don't. I have a specific barrel bombing set. I should just make one core set. I know it will be way too full. That has hot drinks, cold drinks, and all the potions I generally use.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd have like 2 spaces, but if I took one mega demon drug, 1 mega armor skin, and just like a bunch of things that I would use only once, I would empty it in time throughout a fight.
Yeah, true.
Gotta love it when you accidentally do the on-the-ground spirit attack.
I think I broke his face.
Oh, sweet, I did. And the monster still gives you time to finish it.
Yeah. You know what? I hope they fix the gun lance in a world.
Yeah. Again, they don't even have to scrap the system they came up with. They just have to not have it be massively debuffed.
They did like undebuff it and double cross.
Really?
Yeah, so it's now normal powered. And
With bonuses.
yeah, with bonuses.
See, that I'm perfectly fine with. Because the gun lance was not overpowered. It never has been.
Apparently it is in double cross though.
Well, yeah, because now they can have a 20% damage bonus.
Especially in the new style Brave.
Oh, in all honesty, I don't think I will ever leave aerial if they keep having it. The mind's eye is just too good.
Yeah.
It doesn't take me any required focus or dodging or predicting attacks. I just jump up on them and hit them a few times.
Yeah, that's really nice when you don't really have to think too much about what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's a very aggressive style.
Oh, it is straight up aggro. Like
I'm in.
I've probably died more times just because I'm playing aerial than any other reason in this game. Like I'm standing under him with almost no health now because I can't stop. Like I'm like, okay, this is a really good opportunity for damage. I can't really go out and take a potion right now. And it's a good thing I did because he would have killed me just there.
I forgot I put speed sharpening on the set. That's nice.
My set is...
I love this set because it has a bunch of slots in it that I can just slot a bunch of different stuff into.
I would call my set literally exactly what I need and no more. It's a really good list of upgrades, none of which are actually considered incredibly fantastic on their own.
Ah, damn. Someone hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. What do I have again?
Thank you.
Yeah, I have Critical Eye +1, Stamina Recovery Up, Evade Extender, Mounting Master, and Airborne.
You got a bunch of stuff on there.
Yeah. So, you see what I mean? It's just everything I need for aerial.
Yeah.
Not much else. There we go. Get dead. Probably like sharpen my sword or something. I haven't done that once since we started playing.
You still got blue.
No, I'm at green now.
Oh, okay. Stream's a little behind.
Yeah. We'll probably go down in like 1 second after you said that, or said it was behind. No.
Oh,
Okay.
it's dead.
No need.
Oh, I'm like 30 seconds behind on your stream, just behind. There we go. That should be better.
I should probably actually like carve into this thing. I love just being able to hold A. That was one of the best additions in this game.
Is that true cumulative?
And what did he say?
That Japanese games, if they're localized, count as the same SKU, so you can play it in English.
Sorry, I actually have to read that. Import games and a localization. Oh, that is actually super sweet. That is really super sweet. Well, he says he has a friend who does it all the time, so I believe him.
Alright,
Or
well,
else,
that's cool.
Or else he turns into that shitty liar character that I play sometimes.
Yeah. The one you were doing the whole mining gunlance
the
thing
mining
on that
meta,
one time.
yeah. All the damage done by me. Well, and it actually buffs all you guys too, so like it's actually getting things done even faster. I'm not fluent and I know some Japanese words, but I really do like turning on English subtitles on the English dub of Japanese films. Or turning on or just watching in subtitles, or so mixing and matching essentially.
Yeah, okay.
To see what kind of differences they have.
I am nowhere near fluent, and I don't even know very much symbols in Japanese, so I'm pretty much base level of nothing.
The symbols, almost nothing. I'm with you there.
I can understand a few words.
Yeah, that's...
It's just because I've heard them so much.
The first word I ever learned in Japanese, and this is very Canadian of me, was sumimasen.
What does that mean?
Sorry. But it's like incredibly formal. Like if I would go around saying that all the time in Japan, and people would be like, "You don't have to be that apologetic." That's ridiculous, man. You didn't do anything.
You just said it for no reason. It's like, why are you apologizing?
Again, everybody wonders about the apologies for Canadians all the time. And I'm like, I'm wondering about you guys. Our apologies make sense. We're not actually blaming ourselves. We're apologizing that you have been inconvenienced. We feel your pain.
I apologize a lot, and that's kind of the same reason I apologize a lot. It's like, I'm sorry you're like being inconvenienced. I know sometimes it's not even my fault. Most of the time it isn't. It's just, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it exactly. Okay. No email address of legal guardian. Don't think that's something I need.
Multitasking.
Yeah, reading legal documentation as I play.
It's up in 7.
Up in 7? Yeah,
I know this because this is the map it's used to fighting it on.
What are we fighting right now?
Astalos.
Yeah. Astalos. Oh, Astalos is me. This map actually confuses me more than any other map in this game.
Yeah, it's just a weird shaped map.
Yeah, there's like some loops that I just don't quite understand in my head, so... To complete signing... I'm still reading the contract.
Where am I? Am I yellow? No, I'm green.
I don't
I'm
know.
going the right way.
I'm going to take a Psycho Serum because I'm... Oh, okay. I was in the right area. I just left it.
Told you it was in 7.
Oh, okay. There we go. Now, I'm with a differently branded version of TGN, which used to have a bad reputation, but I haven't heard anything bad about recently. And it was co-founded by Husky. That's pretty cool.
I'd probably trust Husky.
Yeah, you know, he's a cool guy. Ever watch Husky StarCraft when he was a thing?
Yeah, I actually watched some of his semi-recent thing for doing
Bronze League
Warcraft
Heroes?
3.
Oh yeah, that.
But I also watched Bronze League Heroes.
He was just like he was the only caster I watched for StarCraft, and it wasn't because I didn't watch StarCraft casts because I wanted to watch StarCraft and be told informative things about it. I watched it because Husky was really entertaining.
He is really entertaining.
Like Pylo the Pylon, so many classics.
Yeah.
Nerd Alert, which by the way they made the pretty much best boy band song I've ever heard. If you look up SCV Love Song, it's real good. About two gay SCVs and their love.
Stop attacking.
Shit, I actually did it. I didn't bring bombs.
Is that all of them?
Yeah. So, 1 second. Somebody. Oh, never mind.
Oh, sorry.
I was actually going to start setting a trap and then tell you to attack him, but I had to get to the other side.
Okay.
Because I couldn't do bombing, so I was like, I can help with the trap. Which is probably something I should actually think of more often, you know, just dropping a pitfall trap, which are pretty much, they cost nothing.
Yeah. You can pretty much farm them.
Yeah, you pretty much don't have to farm them. I think you can buy the nets. Or not the nets. The shock bugs. I'm pretty sure shock traps you can just, or maybe in this one pitfall traps are actually easier. I forget. One of them you can just buy.
They're both pretty easy.
Yeah, but one of them you actually have to, you know, at least send your guys out to trade.
Yeah.
The other you can actually
get that
just
ivy.
straight up buy it. I like the lighting in here actually. It's a good little space. Oh, mounted.
Ow.
Yeah, okay. You're struggling. I know. I wish you could unmount with your sword drawn.
That'd be nice.
There we go. That was probably a fuck ton of damage.
There's a little pick-me-up.
A little pick-me-up?
I think I hit you in the air with my sword.
Oh, you know, every once in a while somebody hits me, and I'm like, God damn, and then I'm flying directly at the monster, and I'm able to attack, and I'm like, this is the best! You have accidentally done the best thing that has happened to me all day. Very nearly the best thing that's happened to me in Monster Hunter, if you don't count kicking a Rathalos to death.
I rewatched that today.
Oh, it's so good. I can't even deal with it. There were two moments in this that I just loved. One was the kicking the Rathalos to death, and one was my first Rathian fight with the gun lance. I jumped off the edge, like there was a Rathian flying directly in my face. Like I was on a ledge parallel to her.
Yeah.
So we were at the same height. And I jumped off the edge and smacked her in the face with the gun lance, and she went down, and then I shot her in the face with a full unload. It was
awesome.
Fantastically epic. I'm like, damn, I wish I could normally be this cool. 'Cause there's no way.
You can't replicate that. It just has to happen.
You want to post the link to the Rathlo? You know, I can probably find it.
All right. I was gonna, but if you're gonna do it.
Let's see, video.
It's your video.
Well, I can just search Rathlos. It's the previous Rathlos video I've done, so. And then there's a... That was.
You were getting salty because you were about to trap it, and then you, then you just jump off it, or not jump off it. You kick it in the head when it's like.
It's down.
You were trying to Sakura slash.
Yeah, I just hit the wrong button. I was like, man, this thing should be dead really soon. Oh, I just oh my god. Okay, let's see if this is actually the one. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yep.
No, this is Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Was it in a video where I did 2 fights, like Rathalos and Astalos?
It was Rathalos and Astalos.
Oh yeah, okay, I got it.
It was the double los.
The double los. Yeah, it started going... Like, the game started going so slow with 1 episode at a time. Fights were like 10 seconds. I was like, okay, I gotta start doing 2 at once. Wait, is there
also... wait, go ahead.
Is there actually no comment tagged with that timestamp?
I didn't stamp it, but I did comment about it. It's towards the end, I know
Yeah.
that.
I just kicked him to death.
Okay, yeah. Well, everybody just heard I just kicked him to death, so... Okay, so how do I share it from this exact segment of time? Share...
I think you just...
Yeah, there we go. I got it. There we go, guys. So this is my proudest, probably ever Monster Hunter moment. It's at the very end of the episode. I didn't mean to talk to you. I meant to eat. Okay. There we go. Right, there it is. And I might as well try to remember to do Meowster Hunters, which I forget all the goddamn time.
I know these aren't really that powerful, but I'm using a paralysis weapon just because.
Q, it's because in almost every other monster game so far, pitfall traps have been harder to make than shock traps. Like an actual limited resource. So, I almost always in every Monster Hunter have infinite shock traps, and sometimes I'm running low on pitfalls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the reason I give as an excuse. I think in this they're both equally easy to get. Can you use Switch Axe or Insect Glaive? I used to use Insect Glaive, but I do not currently have one good enough to use or the time to make one on this stream. So I can use gun lance if you want. Have some pretty good gun lances. Start expedition. Yeah, I know, right? It's real good.
Yeah, I mean, I spent time before this stream just doing the Kelby Horn quest over and over again to get a bunch of honey.
Yeah, it's a good farming method since you can just buy Kelby horns.
They're expensive though, 800 a pop.
Yeah.
That's white academy points and not money.
Well,
Or sometimes they're on sale for 400.
I usually also don't spend my academy points on anything. So, you know, probably right now I have like 200,000 or 300,000.
I bought a bunch of, what do you call them? Permits for deviants earlier.
Okay, so I'm going to be slightly lower DPS now.
Yeah, me too.
Equipment set, equip a set. Is this my main? No, this is the Charm Chaser one. Where's my main equipment set for Oh, lava sloth. There we go.
What? What happened?
What do you mean what happened?
Quest just disbanded.
Sign done.
Maybe you had to go do something.
If I was actually just playing with 4 friends, I would probably do harvest quests and gather quests and egg quests a lot more often. But I play on YouTube, so I essentially am like, okay, this is time to get my plane done. Let's do as many monsters as possible. That's pretty much where I'm always at.
Here we go.
Do I not have a bomb set? Current set?
I just take a set with the bombs in it all the time.
Ah, bomb. There we go.
Speaking of which,
Are we
I
summer
might
hot
need
or summer cold?
scatterfish. I believe it's neither.
And actually, what
Yeah,
is
neither.
in my bomber set? Do I have, like, all my... Oh my god, my bomber set is entirely full inventory.
I have... How many barrel bomb pluses do I have?
I can probably take
2.
energy drinks out of all of my... Yeah.
Where's my scatterfish?
I have 2 barrel bombs, 3 scatterfish, 3 barrel bomb... Or 2 barrel bombs large plus, and 3 scatterfish and 3 large barrel bombs.
Yeah, I need to farm scatterfish.
How did I get so many scatterfish? I know I farmed them at one point.
You can just send your cats out for them.
Kamiko? I have not. I am in the alpha and the press group for Dauntless, though. Oh, for a Switch. Oh, that looks fun. It looks like a Zelda. It's a Legend of Zelda-like.
I might look into that. I need to get a Switch eventually.
Switches are actually fantastic. I at the time didn't understand why people were so iffy about it. And after I got one, I especially didn't understand why people were so iffy about it. It's literally the most convenient console I've ever owned.
Yeah, because you can just take it anywhere or plug it into your TV
And
or
it's
whatever.
tiny. Like, even in its dock, it is the smallest system I've ever owned. Smallest, home system, I guess I should say, but still.
Yeah.
I know, that was my favorite episode. I love that. Still talking about the kick.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh yeah, this was the best normal gun lance I could get. I may actually have
A
higher...
really good normal gun lance with like level 4 shots, the Deviant like Obi-Wan, I think.
One of the main
Unless I'm thinking of the Deviant Hermitor one.
I'll check it out. I know Gaijin actually did a big video on the best gun lances. Can I afford one more full unload before I Wyvern fire? I think yes. No, or I can just mount him, and then I can definitely afford one. One more full unload. So the reason I stopped playing Gunlance is that on small monsters, I would shoot the fuck out of everyone. And even on large monsters, there was a lot of shooting the fuck out of everyone.
Yeah, Gunlance does that.
But the thing is, every time you shoot the fuck out of anyone, you pretty much do more damage than they could have done in the meantime. So you never stop doing it because you're like, it's justified.
Yeah. Well, I need to build a Gunlance set, but I just haven't yet because I'm focusing on too many weapons at once.
Although, I just remembered that I use Mega Dash extracts like a fucking crazy person when I'm using Gunlance.
Yeah, I'm doing the same with the dual blades.
There, my Dragon Blast. Direct hit. Gotta love that. I also love it when people hit me out of my reload in such a way that I actually get reloaded.
It just takes less time.
Yep. Wow, I just accidentally took out, or almost took the Celtis out. Somebody used the, like, big fuck off, hit me in the air thing. I think that was you, Misty. Or what are you using right now?
I'm using dual blades right now.
Okay, who's using the fucking switch axe?
Sindon.
Ah, Sendon. Yeah, Sendon just did his, like, major swing in the air type of shit. And so I was flying in the air. And I was flying in the air, and then I was like, well, I might as well try to hit something. And I turned around and hit the Celtis right behind me. It's kind of fantastic.
Ow.
Oh, I accidentally just went down to the lowest level. Oh, that takes a while to recover from. What have I been up to? I've been moving. I've been moving and designing the basement that I'm actually living in. And building it out. So, yeah, so that's what I've been doing.
I've actually started making more videos. Mostly Monster Hunter, because I've been in a really Monster Hunter mood.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Every time I play Monster Hunter, I'm once again in a Monster Hunter-y mood. Just get out of there. Just get out. There we go. I really do hate the new panic dive mechanics.
Yeah, it's annoying when you're going towards a monster and you panic dive.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. It's fairly uneventful news, all things considered. Like, oh yeah, also I'm riddled with medical mysteries, I want to call them. They're not, again, they're not really serious, but it's a bunch of shit that's like, what's going on here? What is this? So I'm spending a lot of time at doctors and in doctors' offices and at optometrists, and apparently for my whole life I've essentially been legally blind out of my right eye.
Oh wow, jeez.
But my left eye is so good at compensating for it that it was never caught until my last optometrist visit.
Oh no, I'm gonna die.
Really?
Well, I'm odor, now I can't heal.
Yeah, so am I. It's why I left. But I'm also just... I can't be made to care, so I'm coming back. Yeah, I don't have the patience for odor.
Odor sucks. I'm also water-blooded, apparently.
I would play it, but if I did, it'd be nice since I don't want to play with races. Yeah. I never, ever play Monster Hunter with randoms. For that exact reason.
I've been lucky in that any time I've played with randoms, which has been twice, they've been nice.
In all honesty, that's probably fairly accurate. Probably 2 out of 3 groups is actually a fairly good group. But the one that isn't just sours your whole experience. I can wear a stylish eye patch. The thing is, I'm only blind out of the direct center of my right eye.
So you have, like, peripheral vision?
Oh yeah. Perfect peripheral.
That is strange.
Yeah. The optometrist only noticed it because I was looking, like, as I tried to read the letters with my right eye, I would slowly start looking right, like way far right of the letters, and I'd get all the letters, but if I was looking directly at them, they didn't exist. Yo ho ho ho, a pirate's life for me. It's all right, Sendon. The one time I noticed it, it was a fantastic flight where I almost killed a Celtis. Totally worth it. Man, I've got to play. I'm actually that Microsoft pirate game.
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, the one that isn't just ship battles that look kind of boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a rare game.
If that releases on PC, I'm actually really looking forward to it so I can start singing pirate shanties. Again.
Yeah, that was sort of fun back in the days of pixel piracy.
Yeah, I really love me some pirate shanties. It's up, Axis. Not too bad.
Hey, Axis, how's you doing?
You know, I love it how a high-level party just kind of showed up later. Too late for you guys.
Yeah.
Do they give you a longer carving time? Have you not... In this game?
Seems like, it does seem a little longer than usual. Like, the 4U carving didn't seem to last quite as long.
No, that it only seems to last longer because we do it more efficiently.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that's true.
there's
Because you
no-
don't have to keep pushing the button or kneeling down.
Yeah. And even I think the gathering animation might have been a tiny bit longer even if you did duck down properly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a Matthew DeRoche? I'm streaming right now.
No, it's a Jessica.
Okay, got it. Not even HR 100. Disappointing. I am HR all ones and I want to stay there. I only just noticed that. What HR are you? I don't know. I'm like HR a bunch of ones or something. I should probably actually be eating for that skill that actually improves gun damage. Do you remember what that one is?
Artillery?
Artillery? Yeah, I think so.
Or bombardier? I forget which it's called in this.
Okay, gun lance, food, skills. Bombardier food skill. Okay, let's check it out. Yeah. Is it Bombardier? Can somebody tell me so I can remember?
Somebody remind Yesek, he's too forgetful.
I really am. And nobody's reminding me that life is a power struggle. Sorry. Once in a while you gotta quote some Serge Tankian. Just a rule of life. Oswald, they did. It's called Monster Hunter
Yeah.
Stories.
It's coming sometime in fall.
Are you just asking like random ass questions to to troll right now, or have you just been out of the loop? Or have you just been in Guadeloupe? That would also be very forgivable. I don't even know where Guadeloupe is. I'm gonna look it up.
Hold on, I'm taking some cool drinks.
It's in Mexico. Oh, cool. Okay, I should also, cold drinks.
Is it Guadalupe or Guadalupe?
I guess it would be. One second, I just searched it. It would absolutely be Guadalupe. But I think the only time I've ever heard the name is in news shows in the mid-90s, so you know how people is.
Yep. They is as they is.
Yep, they is as they is. Bombardier food. Okay. Yeah, it's Bombardier. So I have to find what actually gives me Bombardier now. Not Bombardier. What gives me Bombardier is the local skidoo shop. That is a very Canadian joke. Okay. Did anyone get that?
I certainly didn't.
Okay. Bombardier is a famous Canadian skidoo company that has been bailed out by the government like 7 times because they're not profitable. And it's like the thing that matters the least, but every time you hear about it, you're like, oh, come on. Why are we bailing them out? It's not even a big deal. So, very strange reference. Okay.
I'm gonna need you to elaborate on what Skidoo is now.
Oh, Skidoo. A Skidoo is also a brand name of now what do they call them in America? The vehicles that are specifically meant for a single man to ride on snow.
Snowmobile?
Yeah, snowmobile. It's one of the brand names, but it was a Canadian brand name, and it kind of stuck in Canada, where we use Skidoos, or in Yellowknife we use Skidoos quite a bit when I lived in Yellowknife. I am essentially your stereotypical Canadian, or I was when I was young. Yeah, jet skis of the snow. Cumulative's got it. I gotta heal. Or maybe somebody can give me a cold drink. You know, since he's running away. Oh, he's not running away, he's after me. I guess I'm good with that too.
Did you not bring cold drinks?
Nah.
Well, let's finish this quickly then.
Yeah, that was my plan anyways. The thing is, you're like, I'm gonna go get cold drinks, and then after about 4 seconds, I was like, wait, I should too, but you were coming back, and I was like, if I cancel now, they might leave, and I don't give a shit. Let's go!
Your Dragon Blast just threw me off.
To be fair, did I do more damage than you would have done?
Probably.
Yeah, man. Thought that might have been the case. Again, it's so easy to justify hitting people with the gun lance.
Corrupted my art, damn it.
That sucks the baddest. Mounting! Mounting time. One last call for knives because it's mounting time. Goodbye! That was actually an alright falsetto for me. Didn't make it at all, but... You know, for my standards.
It was alright. 7 out of 10.
For my standards, that was a 7 out of 10 falsetto?
That was just overall.
Oh, I'm really bad at falsetto. Partially because my voice is a literal train wreck. Oh, we got a double feint there.
Yeah, that's not good.
Noodle, get... I am currently fighting a fire thing without... Oh, now she's on my lap. Okay, hey Noodle. How's it going?
Some sort of fire lizard with a beak.
Without any cold drinks, Noodle. Do you know how hard that is? Do you know how hard that is? Of course you fucking don't. Okay. Fucking Noodle. It's like, you've just been talking to me this whole time, man. What's with that?
You're not normally this talkative.
Yeah. It's like, this is really weird. I'm not sure if I should, like, love you or go away and ignore you. I think I'm gonna do both. Yeah, I know, Noodle. I know. Just gonna focus this down. It just lies in my lap. Oh, no. Yeah, I know, Noodle. Oh, God, I might die. I'm not gonna die. Nope. Main objective completed. Never mind. I'm definitely not gonna die.
Yeah, I figured I didn't want that to happen, so I thought it was nearly capturable, so I just did the same.
Try to get a good Noodle view. Oh, yeah, the belly rubs. The belly rubs.
Our dog loves belly rubs.
Most cats don't. Bit of a
Thank you,
weirdo that
Greg.
way.
Sorry you died.
Well, it's a good thing you captured instead of killing in that case.
Yeah.
Because everybody gets all the rewards. All of their just rewards. You fucking Jafar? Yes. Yes, I am. Thank you very much. Starting to get to the
Alright.
point where everything will one-shot him. I keep asking for this, but we keep failing to find a good one. What is a good, easy, high-rank set? The easiest one might be an actual, like, event quest set. Is there a good event quest set that's easy to get?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
What HR are we in right now? HR 7?
6, I believe.
6?
Mid 6.
Mid 6. Okay, I also have to find Feline Bombardier. You want to see if there's any decent HR 6 event quests that have armor sets?
Alright, give me a second.
And what did... Star? Or... Star Rock apparently is a decent one. Drag is an archer. Would that do cumulative?
Yeah, we need a gunner set.
Okay, so what I am really looking for is Feline Bombardier.
Reload speed, loading, and precision skills. Got decent-ish armor.
Okay, so these are...
but it needs like hyper stuff from Anastalos and Glavenus.
Okay. Bulldozer... They didn't do away with, They didn't do away with Bombardier, did they?
I don't think so.
Bombardier, I should say. I keep saying Bombardier now because it's in my head. If anyone knows how to get it. Just straight Uragon is what Cumulative is recommending now. Well, enjoy your try.
Check that. Ergon armor, probably gunner. Bleeding, defense, and pellet up.
Defense.
I'm looking for something for a bow. This is more for a bow gun.
Okay, that's not really.
I know what I can do. I can look at skills. What is... they want, like, focus, don't they?
Yes. Booster, acrobat, kickboxer, booster. Carver, unlucky. Acrobat, unlucky. Deflector, explorer, booster, supplier.
Durambros has focus and destroyer on it. Although you do need to slot in one fast charge for it.
Is fast charge easy to make?
You need Nibblestar from Tetsukabra Claws for +1. You only need +1 for it.
Well, let's go with that then.
Yeah, so it's the Duramboros stuff.
Duramboros. Okay, Duramboros it is.
Alright.
High rank, I'm assuming? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Because what would be the point if not?
Indeed.
Okay, you know what? I'm just going to look it up.
Am I still streaming?
Come on,
I
steer.
can't tell. Says I'm good, but I can't tell. No, I'm still good. It's just my main page is weird.
Okay, so Feline Bombardier. Oh yes, okay, so they stack without a cap for... But where can I get it? No! Does no one know how you eat for this?
Let me... You looking for it too?
Yeah, I was actually just trying to Google it, but it's very hard to find a list of recipes and how to get... I'm now just looking up a list of food skills. Bistro Guide.
Okay.
Come on. Okay. Skill group 1. I don't know what that means. And in group 6.
Okay.
Okay. I don't understand how this, attack up meals? WW6. Okay, I got it. It's an attack up thing. Sorry about taking so long here.
That's fine.
So, dragon salad. I only have 5 world... I only have 5 fucking wild Worcesters. Do you have to unlock one?
Probably.
Okay, let's see if there's any other way to get it. Maybe somebody's already telling me in chat and I'm just not there anymore. SS2. What is SS?
I don't know.
Something I do not have. So is it literally impossible for me to get Bombardier? Whoa. Check the other attack. Spicy sriracha, yeah. Check the other attack up, so that's not a bad idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Got it.
Yeah, the
Just not the dragon salad.
magma meatball. Is that the one you got?
I actually forgot what you... Yep, I got the magma meatball. Thank you.
Wait, I haven't eaten. What am I doing?
Okay, now I know how to get it, and I can, in that case, always get it, except I'm definitely going to bring a bomb set. Do we have a hot or cold weather to deal with, or is it just weather?
I don't know. Let me get the quest.
Is this in that fucking misty-ass place that I can ever... Yeah, it's in the marshlands.
I think this is the Duramboros, and it's also a key quest.
Store items. Item time. Storing my items here. I really need to actually, you know, store item. I'm going to only take 1 Mega Demon drug from now on. And 1 Mega Armor skin. And I'm not going to take energy drinks. I'm going to take... Sorry, everyone. I realize this is boring.
Oh, by the way, I think I figured out why you don't have those single-player advanced quests unlocked.
Yeah?
It is because you don't have enough points in the villages that you need for the thing. So you just need to do request quests over and over again until you have 1,500 in each.
Do a bunch of villager quests. Got it.
Yeah.
And then...
Because the last ones unlock at 1,500 each. Some of them do require you to do the previous ones, though.
And then I don't have enough room for cold drinks, so what can I ditch? Probably the paintballs. I just want an all-inclusive set. Set. Register a set. This is my new bomb set. It is the one I'm always going to take. And you know what? It's even the new bay set. There we go. It's my bomb and it's my bay. Let's go.
Let's get going.
Can I not have said that? Can I just like take it take it back? Oh, that's bad.
No, everything you said must be
Forever
on
stood
the record
by.
forever.
Yeah, okay. I got it. Yeah, okay. So you're probably correct there, cumulative. Maybe single player and maybe just complete more and more villager requests. Maybe I'll start interspersing a villager request or 2 in. Cool drink was stolen. Lovely.
I think it's this way. Indeed.
Where's my psycho serum? Oh, okay. You just went through my area. Directly to where we needed to be. No time cheating. But time cheating's my favorite.
You gotta cheat all the time.
Especially time itself. The
Yeah.
only way to pass the test is to cheat time itself. It's actually
Sounds like the premise for a bad sci-fi movie.
no, it's actually just the motto of the Time Wizard School in Final Fantasy. It's much simpler than that.
Time magic's really good in Final Fantasy.
It really is. kind of even a bit overpowered, I would say, if you want to use it.
As long as, like, nothing's immune to stop anyway.
Vitor! Vitor Bjorting Herbes. No, that's okay. Now that I say your whole name, it is probably not pronounced with so many rolled R's.
Welcome to the stream, Vitor.
Oh my god. I was so distracted by Vitor that I,
Bailed him out.
yeah.
That happens.
I just was not holding the button for very long at all. Ow. Sounds like Kingdom Hearts' entire plot. I like that. I also just like Kingdom Hearts. I think 2 was very good other than like the 4-hour intro.
I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game, mainly because I haven't had a PS2 for, like, until recently. And it's semi-broken right now.
Kingdom Hearts 1 is actually just really good. Yeah, it's JRPG as shit, but you also get to explore all your favorite Disney areas and interact with the characters, and that's kind of cool. You know, like in every conceivable way.
Yep.
You almost got it, my surnames are German. I kind of thought that might be the case after I said it. Oh god. I didn't think he was that close. I can't wyvern fire. Please. Yes, got it.
Oh, he's in the air. He's on the ground.
And he is about to be shot to fuck. No, except he got out of a lot of it by doing that crazy ass dodge. I like both Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 1 was objectively better, and all the middle Kingdom Hearts are just real fucking strange and awkward. But always just visiting the Disney worlds is worth it. And visiting the Final Fantasy things and all that jazz. Yes, Drag? Did I hit you by any chance with the big explosion? Sup, Gregory? How's it going? Gregory McLeg. I guess. I don't know. I tried.
Speaking of old JRPGs, I think they're, in Japan anyway, remaking some of the Dot Hack games.
Ooh, I'd be into that. I really liked GU.
I think GU's the one they're remaking.
Yes, all the games... No, just all the games ever should have been local multiplayer co-op and online multiplayer co-op. Just every game should be co-op. The ability to cooperate with your friends is just makes every game infinitely better. Let's go. Kingdom Hearts 3D. I heard it was very broken. Not that that's my like number one thing for games. I'm not gonna be like, this game is easy to break, 0 to 10, would not play again. I'm fine with breaking a game. There we go. Boom. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it was partially Hasio. It was mostly the fucking chainsaw weapons. Because, man, those were badass.
Chainsaws as weapons is cool.
Yeah, did you ever play Dot Hack GU?
I did not, unfortunately.
Okay. It's basically, you take two very thin swords or scythes or whatever you want as a weapon, and just plaster them together, and then in between the two you have just fucking chainsaw blades. And
That
they were
sounds
just
awesome.
pretty much the most super badass concept for a fantasy weapon ever. And I'm including the goddamn, like, Masamune in there. I recently actually did some research on Masamune because I wanted to know, like, some facts about the actual swords he made and him as a person. Apparently, there's only two confirmed swords of his that exist.
Huh. That,
There,
maybe just spent a really long time making both of the swords.
it's possible. Well, we know for a fact that during his own time, his swords were almost as valuable as they are now, and right now they're impossibly valuable. They're national treasures. But they are very, very, very rare. So, one of the first questions I found when I started Googling it was, how much is a Masamune sword? The answer is, you can't have one. Don't. Yep. Ooh. Can you... Okay, I'll just go in here and reload if you don't mind. Is he running in here? Ah, he is.
Wonderful.
It's exactly where I am. Oh, that was good. Masamune A. That's a Canadian version who makes really wonderful poutine. Dragon Blast, everybody get out of the way. Or, don't. One of the two. It's alright. To be fair, I am taking him down directly after. Or, I'm just getting thrown instantly because I'm an idiot. One of the two. You know what I feel like? Throwing down a pitfall.
Oh, it ran right into it.
Yeah, that was as direct as you could. Oh, okay. Oh, did you just capture him? Yeah, okay.
I just threw a trank bomb at it.
Sounds good to me.
I figured it was close.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sure there's some in private collections that have just been in like a family for 100 generations, and maybe they don't even know what it is. But there's only 2 confirmed Masamune swords. That works indeed. So, both of you, I think, should go and look up this set and see if it's any good for you, and maybe start making it if you can, and see what you need to make it. And in the meantime, I will go to the bathroom. Misty, entertain them!
I was gonna do the same, but okay, I'll wait till you get back and then I'll go to the bathroom.
Okay.
So how you guys doing? You doing all right? Legendary Japanese swords made by Grant Swordsmith and are currently Oh, you were just explaining what a Masamune is. That works. You can definitely Masamune a sword. You can identify a Masamune sword if you have a keen samurai. Oh, I hate that. I shall entertain chat. Entertain me! I don't know how to entertain you. I'm not an entertainment box. Wait, yes I am. No, I'm not. Yes I am. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? You want me to sing, tell a story? Because I'm not going to sing. I'm going to tell you a story, though, but I don't really have any very good ones. Oh, that's cool, Senden. I'll sing, but it'll be terrible. Oh, that one. This is going to sound terrible without music behind it, but I clasp the closing of the cycle. Rest long. Well, I'm confusing the words now because this is Forever Flame by Miracle of Sound, but I keep forgetting what the words are, and it's like I can't sing very well, so I'm just like, ah, man, this is gonna be awkward. Foolish samurai warrior, come dance with me. Hold on. I'm doing stuff. Oh wait, I don't need to do stuff. Trader, browse wares. Oh, request trade. I should probably just get a bunch of stuff. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother with this anymore. Where are you dancing at? Also, why is this paused? Oh, it's because it's not paused. He just didn't stop after he... Oh, okay. That would explain that. Here, I'll dance with you. Where's the view gestures? There it is. Dancing. Because someone let me out of my cage. Now time for me is nothing because I'm counting no age. Now I couldn't be scared. Now you shouldn't be scared. Now I couldn't be there. Well, bet you didn't think so. I command you to. Panoramic fever. Come on, I'll make it all manageable. I'm butchering this song because I... It's just I forget the order of which the words go. The arachnid bow. No, I haven't. All right. Enough of this.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I also went and got a brighter light bulb for my lamp and ate some strawberry marshmallows.
Oh, okay.
I guess I should probably like appraise this or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, normal up in 2 slots. Just what I've always wanted. You're going for the arc set right now? Dancing, foolish samurai warriors? That all seems about right.
The arc set is the Shigeru Megala.
Is that HR6?
Saying it'll offline for a few seconds and comes back. What? What'd you say, Jessica?
I said, is that HR6? And then I got a text. But I don't know where my phone is, so I'm not going to check. Who was dancing for you? The cats? No.
I don't know.
Show them dancing. Who are them?
I think my stream crashed. Stream health is poor.
By the way, Vitor, both coffee and beer are acceptable at 11:30 p.m. or a.m.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna stop recording or stop streaming and start up again. I'll be right back.
Sometimes both, and one next to the other, but not at the same time.
Try this. Let's see if that helps.
There we go.
Why is it?
Seeing late to my business. I just got a Roomba today.
How is that working for you?
I haven't used it yet
No,
because I was expecting it by tomorrow and I was going to clean my floors.
Ah, okay.
But I got it right as I was about to start streaming.
It seems to be back in good health now, so I hope the stream doesn't like drop again. All right.
Okay.
Let's get back to it.
Back
I can pee
to
later.
it. I can pee when I'm dead.
Pretty much.
Oh, hey Jessica, could you do me a favor?
Yep.
Could you bring me the growler and a glass?
Okay.
I-
More water?
No, I actually still have a decent amount of water left. I have been trying
Thank
to
you, actually.
I've been trying to start liking some beer a bit. If you
I
know,
just don't like alcohol personally. I think it tastes really, really bad and bitter.
that's a perfectly legitimate standpoint on alcohol. In all honesty, it's an acquired taste that most people should not bother to acquire. So, I'm with you actually. But
Of course, you can drink like
like an Irish Frenchman.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was
that's
about to say what's bigger, not bigger, but more drunk than an Irishman.
just an Irishman or a Frenchman stacked on an Irishman who's like trying to wrestle a German. That's pretty much what I drink like. Also, Canadians in general are pretty big drinkers. I'm now in a smaller town, and there was like probably one liquor store for every 2,000 people. It's...
Well, it looks like Sinden's got to leave. You want to join in, Axis?
Okay, yeah, well, he says yes, so let's paste and... Oh, that's actually just a link to a YouTube video. Can you post it again?
Yeah, I can.
I keep losing my copy. I get distracted and like sharing too much.
So
Speaking of sharing, I am going to... nope.
Please.
Yeah. I'm going to share... Oh, thank you. Oh, there we go. Big bottle of liquor. And a small cup. Need to get a mini fridge down here. Okay. By the way, I know I'm pouring this weird, but you're supposed to do that to avoid ridiculous strain on your wrist with a growler. Because they are too big.
you can stay in Axis, or not Axis, Drag.
Yeah, of course. You're HR7, getting to 8. Are you good with the Durambros armor, Drag, or do you have something specific in mind? That's delicious.
Axis! Axis is here.
Axis the Accelerator. Accelerator? I don't know. Trying to come up with something.
Later, Sinden.
Yeah, see you
It
later.
was fun playing with you.
Be back soon. I'll try to be as well.
Okay.
Can you get that right now? Like, can we farm for it? Because, if you're getting to the point where everything is killing you, we need to farm for something.
Oh, no. Stay on the quest. Where is this? Okay, we don't need drinks.
What are you talking about? Of course we need drinks.
I mean hot and cold drinks. It's in a normal area.
Okay.
I actually don't like warm drinks. Like, not warm, but like anything above room temperature.
I am torn about them. I actually like hot drinks, but I hate drinking hot drinks because I'm always too hot. So...
Like, I really don't like hot chocolate.
Now, I'm not going to be like one of those people who are just like, you haven't had the right hot chocolate. But have you had hot chocolate that has been, like most hot chocolate is just powder mixed in water. But what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get a high-fat milk and then create your own powder out of like cocoa and sugar and then slowly whisk it in so it froths properly and that the cocoa cooks.
I've not had that.
Yeah.
I should try that.
I'm not saying that you'll absolutely love it. I'm not even trying to convince you to have it. I'm just wondering if you've had it that way. There are very few greater piss-offs on Earth than the people who are like, oh, you just don't know what it's like. You haven't had good... You're like, I don't give a shit. Okay? If I go to a restaurant with you guys and you order it and you want me to try one off your plate, I'll do it, okay? Just fuck off. Oh, Astalos?
Astalos and Rathy.
Well, I'm fighting Astalos. Astalos Windows Vista, baby. I'm trying. I should get back to my chat. And I still want to share that video that I forgot to share and got distracted. Oh well, I'll do that in between little breaks in the fight. It's like Haba Haba Zutsu. Because I can't... The chat that's on my displayed screen is actually a bit too small for me to read nicely.
Yeah.
How have I not hit Axis? I'm pretty sure I fired like 3 volleys at him. Do you have super armor, Axis?
Didn't you used to have a chat fetcher that you could resize the chat?
Yeah, I think I still do, but I think this one is not currently set up that way.
Ah, okay.
And I think it was really delayed if I used that one too. I think I am still in the high damage tier here. Better drink some beer. Only because it rhymes. You think I'm blind? Oh. Oh. Oh, that, okay. For a second I thought it miraculously didn't wake up. Oh, it's mounted again. Somebody put a trap under it. Let's keep this fucker down. Brutality. Oh, that's
You're
good.
breaking this thing.
That was way too good. Oh, and it's down.
Oh, there's a Rathian.
Well, to be fair, this thing should not be alive for too much longer.
This is true.
It might run away now. Ow. Everything just broke.
The world is breaking. Help.
The world is falling down around me. What's wrong, Murdoch? Did you guys hear that? Background meows going on. And knocked him out of the air.
I'm just kind of ignoring the Rathian right now.
Me too.
I think Axis and Drag
There
are
we go.
over at the Rathian.
No, don't get away.
Ah,
Oh, it roared. I actually had a hit. I had a shot. Oh, that is so disappointing.
I'm gonna go chase it.
Do it up, you'll probably kill it.
Yeah.
Like, I doubt it needs more than one person now. And it's down. Oh no! Somebody hit me! Oh, it might have hit the wing a bit.
Hunter Art 1 is my favorite Hunter Art.
Best hunter art. Yeah, I'm not, I'm way too lazy to be renaming my hunter arts. That is so much not me. It might be me if they keep hunter arts in World. And
Yeah.
I can actually use like a goddamn keyboard or some sort of reasonable typing system to customize things.
By the way, it's dead.
Oh, yeah, I kind of thought that might be the case. Should be on my next Wyvern fire pretty soon. And right back down.
I looked up.
The range on the gun lance, height-wise, is actually ridiculous.
I looked up the last.
Yes. I gotta get out of here.
And I was like, oh, I should unlock this. And I was like, I can do that when I'm in multiplayer with people because it's usually a multiplayer quest. And it's like, well, it is, but it's an incredibly long quest chain that requires you to do single player too.
Yeah, that's I'm pretty sure I did that for Sakura / level 3. I was shielding for that. So where is its corpse, by the way? Oh, I can see it on the map.
It's in the nest.
I feel like I should maybe run away and gather from... You know, I need its stuff so little. I should run away and heal. That's what I should do. Come on, come slightly this way. There's no way I'm reaching that. Oh, I would have actually hit its tail if I had tried. That's disappointing.
I think at least 2 of us using aerial style, and I think Axis might be 2.
I haven't really seen Axis fight much somehow. Although I think...
No, he's using the same weapon I'm using. I just don't know its style.
Gotta love those fireballs going right over your head.
Oh yeah, he's using aerial style.
Yeah, somehow he has always been nicely on the other side of the Rathian.
I don't know where it's going.
Yeah, nice panic dive. I was definitely...
That way? Okay, that way.
Now I actually do want that body, though. You know, Hunter Arts are going to be out in World 2 anime for the rest. Are they actually? Is that like a confirmed thing, cumulative, or not? Because I thought
They
before...
haven't really said either way.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Silver. I actually like the Chameleos, but he is an annoying fight. Undeniably.
I find him the easiest of the, like, those 3 Elder Dragons, being the Chameleos, Teostra, and Kushala.
Kushala? Yeah, well, out of those 3, it's definitely the easiest. Well, I think it is, anyways. Info about racism. The thing is, I think they might have thought not having Hunter Arts was too much for the general population to handle. Because before Hunter Arts, it was much less of an action-oriented game and much more strategy.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see as time goes on.
Then again, it might be really hard to activate Hunter Arts on anything that does not have a touchscreen.
Well, their Double Cross coming for the Switch has them on just the D-pad.
Okay, maybe it will be very easy to activate Hunter Hearts with anything that doesn't have a touchscreen.
Sorry to contradict you right away, but I felt I should.
Well, the thing is, again, the racism might be on the die down because they are actually trying for an international release here.
Yeah.
Simultaneous. A past accusation of racism does not necessarily equal a present accusation of racism. Although it tends to be fairly safe to assume. Arts were special specifically for Monster Hunter Gen. But that could mean they were a special addition to the series for Monster Hunter Gen and that they will keep going because people like them. Maybe not, though. or probably you're entirely correct. Oh, I almost got you.
We keep missing each other.
You know what? I have fucking gun lance. Get wrecked. Well, actually, I didn't manage to hit anyone because it was over. I do actually know that axis, I just never bothered to learn them. Although I should have, because I only ever used one Hunter Art and it would be much faster just to press a button combination.
It's Hunter Art 1 is R plus A and B at the same time.
A and B?
No, A and B.
Okay. I was like, what? Hey, Murdoch. Are you a good boy?
Once.
Meow. Wow. You just sitting there? Ah, Axis does have super armor. I see. You guys can just look at my chin for the rest of this. That'll work nicely. Way too high. That was my longest Rathian. Clearly have not fought that many Rathians. Or that one was actually just really long. One of the two. I'm not sure, cumulative. That might be a bit unfair. There were plenty of American-focused things that actually did turn out well from Japan. Actually, I really want to believe that, but now that I've said it, I can't think of one thing. So... Bombardier. Okay. So... let's see. I'm looking for stationary weapons, gun lance. Shells and wyvern fire from gun lance, 1.15 damage, which stacks with artillery expert to be 1.4 or 3 times damage, or 1.4.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's actually a really ridiculously good stack. Okay. So I should have been taking this the whole time. That's essentially what I'm getting at. Oh, yeah, Advanced Wars was pretty good. Noodle and Murdoch, their names are actually based on the gorillas, not on the food item / just a random name. If we ever had enough room and were incredibly wealthy for some reason and got 2 more cats, they would be Russell and 2D. And Russell would be what's it called again? Would be a Savannah cat. Which, just image search Savannah cat on Google and scroll down until you see one compared with the size of a person. And actually, I will post that in chat. Because this isn't an aberration. All Savannah cats are about this big.
Can I ask why those names cumulative?
Yeah, I'm kind of... Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I'm kind of curious, too. Octothorpe and Ampersand. Oh, Octothorpe, they're but well, it's just English things. I forget what an Octothorpe is, though. They're just 2 of the cooler named things in the English language.
Pretty sure ampersand is the and sign?
Yep, that's the end. Another term for a pound. Oh, it's a pound sign, which in the UK they actually still call a sharp on the phone often. So now I know 3 names for that sign. Four names. Sorry, I completely forgot about hashtag.
Apparently, Essex's fighting on his own.
Yeah, something like that.
It's okay. The rest of us can take care of this thing and then go help you.
I guess one of the disadvantages is that Gunlance is not that great against Mizutsune.
Yeah. Not really, probably great against the Malfestio either.
Yeah, I kind of have to count on not being followed, which is very hard to do when I'm one person alone.
You want me to go help you?
Yeah, I actually got a Wyvern Fire off. I'm just not going to bother with the damage bonus, and I'll probably do a bit better in that case.
All right. Where are you?
Are you?
No, I'm looking for Drag because he's falling asleep.
Yeah. There we
There you
go.
No, I'm falling asleep.
Everyone's falling asleep. It's Malfestio time.
Thank you.
Hey, Axis is here. Being an ally. You know, I have a copy of the game Axis and Allies, and I've just never had the chance to bring it out because it's hard to get four people together who are into like a 5.5 hour game. Ooh. Oh, I'm so low on stamina. Oh, never mind, mounted. Which is bad because I'm so low on stamina.
I'm all sorts of status affected.
Oh, okay, yeah, I failed that. Oh, this is not my strongest matchup with the Gunlance. And I almost called it the Gunblade. Maybe I need to play some Final Fantasy VIII. You know, that classic song that plays throughout all of Final Fantasy VIII. Everybody's favorite card game.
Oh, by the way, did you ever pick up Final Fantasy IX on Steam?
Yes. Yes?
Yeah, I figured you would.
Yes. It would be weird if I hadn't. I've picked up every Final Fantasy that I've seen on... I absolutely have. I've played most of it, actually.
Because I believe that's your favorite one.
Yes. Well, it's among my top 3. And my
Okay.
top 3 are very hard to rate between. Although, actually, no, they're very easy to rate between because 2 are tied for first and that's 6 and 9, and 1 is tied for second, and if I was being rational about it, it wouldn't even be there because it's Final Fantasy VIII.
Isn't that kind of a bad one?
A lot of people consider it bad because it was so easily breakable and the plot was kind of silly, but it's fucking Final Fantasy, guys.
Well, it's always been silly.
Yeah, breaking's fun. And the characters, well, the main character, was more a piece of trash than ever before. Well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did watch the Spoonies review on that one.
but you know, you have to take his review with a grain of salt because he loves Final Fantasy VIII. He owned that Squall costume well before he did that review. Final Fantasy X, I legitimately believe he hates.
Yeah, I can see at least this. Well, the gameplay looks fine.
The story, the acting, everything other than the gameplay is shit, and it was the first one to kind of rail you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I really liked Final Fantasy VIII, and I loved being able to break it, actually. You get some really good weapons really early on in that game. And you could be doing like 3,000 damage by the time you fought that first major boss.
Yeah, it's the first Final Fantasy I played is actually the DS version of Final Fantasy 3.
Which was 6.
No, the 3D. Oh no, it was the DS version. It was the remake of the original 3.
Oh, the remake of the original 3, so absolutely not 6.
Correct.
Maxing out on water on your first mission. That and I would train on those little fish until I was like level 15, 16, and I absolutely had to have card, magic refines, and card magic, or was that what it was called? The ability to refine items from cards. Card item refine. Yeah, that would be fantastic. Didn't they at one point do a really bad remake of 6? I think Pro Jared said or did something on it. Oh yeah, he did like the top 5 worst decisions Final Fantasy ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I was right with him there on pretty much all those decisions. Mostly the one where make another fucking tactics.
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't played Tactics, but now that I have a semi-working PS2 that just really just needs the some parts of it put back together, I should probably pick up a disc copy of Final Fantasy Tactics.
It is very, very, very good.
Or I could just, emulate it.
Or that, it emulates super well. Like, entirely errorless because the PlayStation was essentially just an all-right computer. In all honesty, the PlayStation 2 wasn't very far off from just an all-right computer either.
Yeah. The thing is, I couldn't have like 2 consoles in my home, and I was kind of like Nintendo focused at the time.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not gonna blame somebody for having like a loyalty to a brand in their childhood. You can't afford every console when you're a kid.
Yeah. Oh, it's dead.
Oh, I died.
Oh, that's not good. You better not die again.
I just really wasn't paying attention there. Final Fantasy Tactics? Yeah, it's a good game, well optimized, good loading times. It was even good loading times on the actual PlayStation. Just gonna take an ancient potion here. The iOS remake of 6. That was the one that was shit. That was absolute shit.
That's the one they put on Steam, unfortunately.
Oh, what? Really?
Mm-hmm.
But you can emulate that game so easily.
Also, the iOS version of 5.
You could build an emulator just to play that game on Steam.
It's because they didn't want to do any extra work that they had already done, because that would cost them more money.
They probably could have contacted some people who made an emulator and be like, hey, can we use your engine? And just fucking released it like that. I've talked to emulator people before. They tend to be pretty chill considering what they're making.
I don't know if Nintendo would have let them do that.
That's true. But there was a remake on PlayStation. Well, not a remake, but a re-release. And they could have released that anthology super easily.
Yeah, it's just such a bizarre decision.
I wasn't expecting that to actually reset. They could have put the GBA version on Steam.
That's why I said Nintendo might not let them do that.
Yeah, that's true. Whatever. A remake of 6. Oh, do we capture? No, I just can't carve its tail. Yeah, but if you ported the PlayStation versions to a PC these days, the loading times would be instant.
Yeah, neither of us died drag. Being a bit of a dick, but whatever.
No, you are absolutely correct to be a dick. We were paying zero attention. I barely could have been paying less attention if I was trying to fucking learn the, what do we call them? No, not the maracas, the castanets. At the same time. Oh no! Gotta dodge. Yeah. Okay, that video I wanted to share. I'm gonna fucking post it. I hope you guys are Alton Brown fans. I really, really, really am. You know, it's probably a bad YouTube strategy to direct people to other videos all the time, but I just love doing it.
I'm bookmarking that for later.
It's real good. It's an alcoholic drink, but even you can appreciate this one.
All right. I mean, I liked his show, Good Eats, when that was on.
Oh, I actually have all of those downloaded. It's hard to find them in any decent quality though. Like I've even tried to buy them.
He goes into the science of food.
Yeah, he actually tells you the process and then tells you the reason for the process, which is kind of nice. Yeah, that you're very much definitely correct there, Cumulative. 2 easy kills incoming.
I'm gonna switch up to longsword.
I'm actually really enjoying the gunlance right now. And we don't seem to be killing things much slower, so I'm gonna stick with it for a bit. And I seem to be killing things even faster than I did before because I'm finally using Bombardier. I did not do that on purpose.
Is this my highest level katana? Yes, because I haven't upgraded the horn one yet. Oh well.
I may actually take off at in half an hour because I have a bunch of cheese curds in the fridge and I want to take them and make poutine.
That's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah.
Oops. That's taking a quest, not taking the quest that was already posted.
Oh, 1 second. Don't accept yet. I have to cancel and take items.
Do we need drinks? Hot drinks.
Already got mine.
Eh?
You know what the problem is with beer, though?
What is that?
Not very easy to fortify. Nothing goes with it, really. And it's just not a strong enough drink. Yeah. People used to put bourbon, or not bourbon, bourbon's, you know, uniquely American.
Did not know that.
Actually, I think America's only unique liquor. But what I was actually going to say is they used to put cognac in it, I think, or brandy.
I wouldn't know because I don't drink.
Well, not many people know this because not many people fortify drinks or know anything about alcohol history. I don't expect you to know that.
Well, that's good because I don't. Expect me to know everything.
I expect everyone to know everything. Which is why all my references have no explanation. There we go. Now let's get you dead. Are there 2 things in here? Oh yeah, there must be. This is Zimitrios?
Yeah, and Gameth.
Okay, I think I accidentally drank not... no, I just got frozen. You know what? Fuck everything, I'm drinking a Mega Dash. After I get out of here. You will have extra hot drinks. I will have singular Mega Dash. Well, actually I have 3.
Why is this thing not coming up?
There we go. I'm wondering if there's like a definitive best Gunlancer set in Monster Hunter Generations, because this one has some of the things I want, but not all of them, and all the other ones I found have some of the things I want, but not all of them.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you've got to compromise and take what you want. Not be able to take everything you want.
Demetrius? Why has he said Demetrius in chat?
I don't know.
It's
Maybe
like-
because you said Samtrius?
Demetrios?
Samtrio?
Samtrios?
Samtrios?
Demetrios. I'm not sure why I said Demetrios. Doesn't make any sense to me. Probably because it sounds like it's a thing,
Yeah.
and I wasn't really thinking. Is anyone here fighting this with me? Because this guy sucks at targeting me.
No, I think the three of the rest of us are in the Samtrios fight.
You know, just solo up this fucking, Gammoth here.
Whoops.
Oh, god damn it. The only thing that sucks about Gammoth is sometimes it takes a bit long to get away from him. There we go.
Monster, because you're doing aerial style?
There we go. Got it. Restriction 777 release. That is from... Oh, what's that from again? Oh, that is from Helsing? Or at least it sounds like it's from Helsing, and I should not have just downed another... I panic dived! Panic dive does not work in this fucking game. I was holding run, I was running away, and I hit the jump button.
Yeah, that should panic dive you.
Demetrius.
What?
What are people even talking about right now?
I don't know.
Okay, I get it now. You were saying Demetrios. What? That was weird. That was weird. That was a bit weird. Maybe the what was in reference to the panic dive.
Ah.
Like, maybe my timing was just bad. I don't like blaming games or controllers, but I'm pretty sure I was 100% holding the run button.
Yeah, the game's usually right, but sometimes it's kind of like, that felt really bullshit.
Yeah. I decided to come help you guys because I don't think Gunlance is, or aerial Gunlance is very good at being targeted directly. Your attacks take slightly too long. You're not really using your shield. There we go.
I think it's dead.
Oh, look at that. Next.
Someone says next, the only thing I can think of is that Final Fantasy III commercial for the Super Nintendo with Mog just lightning bolting everything.
I haven't seen that. I'll check it out at some point. I got
Yeah,
a little,
look it up on YouTube. I'm sure it's there somewhere.
got a little zammy on me.
Yeah, me too. It's sucking my blood.
Okay. Remember seeing that on a billboard? Actually, I think I might take off after this round.
Oh, okay.
I'm just getting a wee bit
over there.
tired.
Oh, it's up here. Derp.
But I am, as far as I can remember, not doing anything for most of this weekend, so I think I will try for a Saturday stream as well.
Alright.
Oh, here it is.
I shouldn't have anything doing Saturday if you want me in.
Absolutely. Absitively. Tivlalutely. Adjectives. I'm just gonna fire this a few times.
Objectives.
Adjectives. Nouns. Pronouns.
Surnames.
Oh, what's the fucking... Interjections. What? There's an actual name for not interjections. I forget actually what I'm talking about. There was a really good word that I knew. Which is a nonsense sentence and I love it.
It's a word about words.
Oh, Gammoth, you're so fucking hard to miss.
It is very large.
Ow.
It is. No, I think Drag fainted. Wait, he's still alive?
We can get you HR8 next time, Drag. I also always start holding, hold on too early on the Gammoth. And then falling off because I don't trust his roars anymore. Ow. I should really get this Dragon Blast off while I still have my damage multiplier on. I saw that Sakura Slash.
Yes, it was.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Although I have to say, Gammoth, probably the most satisfying longsword kill.
Yeah?
Just because you're always hitting all your fucking Sakura Slashes and Spirit Slashes.
Yeah. It's just such a large monster to hit. It's so hard to miss. Not impossible, but difficult.
My favorite part is just not being able to see anything.
Oh, that's my favorite part too, where you can't see anything.
Yeah, basically
My
all you...
favorite part is getting shot while I'm trying to gather a tear.
Get out, get out, get
Can
out.
you hit us? All of us?
Did Drag and I both die?
No.
Okay. So we're only at one death. I
No
grabbed Moxie. What are your questions? Because I really kind of... I got into it late, so I expected a lot of people to kind of know what was going on. And I had already played quite a bit, so I wasn't explaining it to myself. Just ask one or two of the questions, or maybe you did already and I just neglected to answer them. How?
What is your current favorite weapon in the Elemental update?
Ooh. Current favorite in Elemental. It's probably the Quicksword or the Assassin's Dagger? No, Actually, I don't really care too much about the weapon. What I care about is the attribute, and if I can get the attribute does 50% more damage when at full HP, I will be using that attribute.
Ah. I really like the Twin Daggers.
Oh yeah.
Guaranteed crits on the third strike.
And usually ridiculously high attack for being daggers.
And I just love burning stuff because you don't have to be there and get in the way.
Yeah. Yep.
Burn and bleed, so nice. Have you gotten the thing past the time door after the game complete one?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I rushed that one time and it's just like, oh, that's what that is.
It was actually really good. I do like that Vine Bomb.
Yeah.
It does a lot of damage and nothing can move. It's pretty much the Magnet Bomb, but better.
Yeah. It's, and I don't think stuff can turn around either.
No, I don't think so. Did I call Gammoth a he again? Wanted to know about
Either
getting
you
multiple...
did or Axis is just saying that because you usually do?
No, because you always have to go through the full animation, so you can't really, like, double tap with weapons. Yeah, so no, each weapon does its own thing. And like NL, I don't actually quite understand oil. Like, does it do more damage or does it just cover the ground so it can spread more?
I don't either. I need to look it up.
Because most fire weapons cover a huge fucking swath of ground anyways, so...
All I know is that the oil turns purpley blue.
Yeah, I know it has blue flame. Could be more damage. Anyways, I'm off. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please talk about it on the Facebook group. Pass it around to friends who want to watch. Remind people that I'm alive.
And I enjoyed being here with you and streaming myself.
Oh yeah.
I'll catch you guys later, and have a good one.
I'm really bad at that shout-out thing.
Oh, you just went robot-y for me.
Well, you know, I Robot. No, okay, I'm stopping the stream. That joke was just not even a joke.